What is good, chat? Oh my god, that was kind of loud. Hey, hold up. What is good, chat? Welcome to another show. I appreciate y'all being here. As you can see, I am very excited to be here. All right, just like every day I stream with y'all. All right, it is a blessing. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate it because this episode, I'm gonna be real with y'all. We're gonna cut the music right here. We gonna have to cut it right here, chat. All right, because we are gonna have ourselves one of these "I told you so" moments. Okay, and honestly, I have never thought of a more deserving "I told you so" than this one right here. Yeah, I know the Pearl situation, and I know the Fresh and Fit situation. We were right on all that, all right? And then some of these Manosphere dudes right now that are getting the business by YouTube, we get it. We already called it out. But this particular guy over here, okay, was involved in one of the biggest controversies out there, including one of his former bosses, aka Just Perla Things, or as you like to call her, Miss Pearly, after that ridiculous interview she did with Nick Fuentes, which, by the way, opinions are all just, shared nowadays. So, I mean, Nick Fuentes, fast forward today, is not a bad guy, according to certain people. So it's just very interesting to see that. But the person who also thought Nick Fuentes wasn't a bad guy when he himself also insulted said girlfriend was, who, King Richez. Yes, so if you don't know, well, you know now, okay? And the reason why we're covering this guy today, because, again, it's one of those big "I told you so" moments that has just come to pass, but we kind of knew it was coming down the pipeline sooner or later, all right? Now, some of you guys might be asking, dude, wait a minute. Relax, chill. What "I told you so" are you talking about? Okay, I mean, this is King Richez. I mean, what's up? What's going on? Why are you saying "I told you so"? Now, I will answer your question with another question. You guys have definitely heard about, like, the woke Hollywood situation going on. No, not the actors or whatever the fuck they're saying. I don't pay attention to that stuff. But the sayings that a lot of people who criticize woke Hollywood, right? You know what they say? You go woke, you go broke, right? You go woke in Hollywood, you go broke. And the whole thing about that is basically it's one of those things where it's a symbol for what if you take the version of what Hollywood is doing right now, okay, and with the virtual signaling, apparently it means you're gonna go broke. Okay, I would take that same idea and I would equate it to what's going on right now with the red pill. Now, here's the thing. Contrary to popular belief here, a lot of people think the red pill is dying. You guys are severely mistaken, okay? It's not dead. A bunch of them became Republicans. I don't know what the hell else to tell you, all right? It ain't dead. It's alive and well. Dude, the mass amount of incels that are out there, you think they're just going to let this shit go? They live on hearing how shitty women are compared to themselves every day. Okay, they live for that. Just because YouTube is not providing the platform, at least a safe space platform for these guys to mouth off their bullshit to a lot of these weirdos online, okay, does not mean it's not alive and well. It's surely there. Okay, now here's the big issue. King Richez and some of the other guys who went into the red pill, they didn't really have a solid plan when they were going into it, right? They kind of just jacked other people's style and flow, right? It just copied the whole thing and thought that it was going to help them become successful. Now, in this case, with the changes YouTube is doing right now, it seems like the reverse is in effect, right? You become a red pillar, okay? You're gonna go broke. That's just is what it is. If you're a red pill content creator, you're gonna go broke. And it's not because the audience isn't there. No, they are there and they are overrepresented in abundance. So it's not even that. Okay, it's because YouTube, which is the primary source of income from a lot of these guys, is pretty much removing the partnership status of a lot of these guys. Why? Because all they do is just sit there and just talk about women and plan out their reproductive cycles. Okay, and, at this point in her hypergamy, she's going to go ahead and ovulate. So that's when you want to flirt with her the best. I mean, I don't know. These guys are trying to break this shit down to a science. I mean, come on. I have never seen anything more cringeworthy or just the biggest definition of sad than a bunch of dudes gather around an internet platform planning out a woman's reproductive cycles in just hopes for them to be successful with them. I mean, it's just cringe coming out of my mouth right now. I was like, yo, y'all are just weird with that. But that's where it's gotten to, and there's a bunch of customers doing that. But what the content creators are finding out that, YouTube doesn't like it so more, so you're getting deplatformed or demonetized, or maybe your views get throttled. I don't know how YouTube decided to mess with the content creators on a platform here, but that's essentially what ends up happening, okay? And we have witnessed officially the not even a rise, more of a consistent downfall of Mr. King Richez, because I called it. I called it. Y'all remember the old pearly things? I called it, okay? Because listen, bro, listen, for someone who doesn't have talent like you, and I'm speaking from the heart. This is not even to insult you, because it's not even worth it at this point. But like, speaking from the heart, from someone who genuinely doesn't have talent like you, okay, I'm sorry, bro. Doing this red pill shit the way you're doing it, it's not gonna work. All right, you were better off doing what you were doing before you met Pearl. And when you got into the red pill and you did it in the worst way. You got in underneath Pearl, it further throttled your channel, okay? Because essentially what we found out, especially realizing this video you put out right now, you needed Pearl more than she needed you. So that means all that capping, all that lying, okay, talking about I don't need Pearl money, I'm already rich, I'm already doing it, I don't need this, I don't need that. Oh, those you guys are coming after Pearl, I don't think she's racist, Nick Fuentes is a bad person, I think this, I think that, right? And you were flexing. And what did I say? I'm like, yo, pride cometh before the downfall. I said that, right? Didn't we? And you can even see it even in this video itself. And you guys might be asking, well, dude, what I mean, you're teasing this in the monologue right now. So what video are you talking about? Well, King Richez, actually, before I get too far ahead of myself, King Richez came out with a video essentially threatening to quit YouTube. Okay, and the threat is basically to the non-existent fans that are still following him. So I don't know why he feels the need to even do a video like this, but it was more of a window, if you may call it, into the world of what's going on in this guy's mind. Okay, so he does this video, he's quitting YouTube. We click on it, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Guys, I shit you not. This was 2 solid hours of nonstop bitching. And the bitching wasn't even about, how to better himself, or how to swap or change the content or make it a little bit more revolutionary, or something that maybe people have not seen before, instead of the usual same old. You would think that, right? Maybe you can feel sorry for yourself here and there. No one's saying you can't do that, right? Maybe you can feel sorry for yourself here and there, okay? But at some point, you got to put some plan to paper, right? To figure out what the next steps is. No, it wasn't that. It was just him straight up bitching. And he was bitching at his own fans, all right? Or at least whatever was left of them. And he was mainly bitching at them for not giving him the views he thinks he deserves, okay? It's not the views that he's worked for, because in the video, he claims that he works very hard. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Compared to the people that are blowing up past them, right? But he blames the audience, the people who are supposed to be watching him, for not watching him enough. And he says, sometimes I think you guys hate me, or or what is this? Like, you guys only want to see the drama, right? Last time I put a video about my girl dumping me, I got 11,000 views. 11,000 views. I put up a video. You see, you lot, okay, you guys can understand. You get me, yeah? All right, you just like to see misery and suffering. You people are just the worst, okay? Oh, look, there's a super chat trying to motivate me. Fuck you. All right, let me tell you something. I am who I am. I'm King Richez. I don't change for anybody. No, seriously, chat, I shit you not. He was getting super chats and of people who were genuinely giving him advice and like a step forward, because the bitching was kind of embarrassing. Like, oh, hey, come on. All right, enough of that. It's been over an hour now, buddy. All right, let's talk about solutions here. And every solution he pulled up and read, he bitched at them or gave up more reasons why he couldn't do that particular thing. And the more I was watching this, the more I realized something. And I had to watch the full thing. Okay, so y'all gonna watch it with me. Okay, we're gonna go a majority of the way, not the full thing, but we're gonna go a long way. So gear up, folks. It's gonna be a long episode, but still. All right, listen. That gave me a window into this guy's mind, right? You got people who are super chatting you, who are paying you and giving you advice because they actually feel sorry for you. They bought the fucking crying gimmick, right? And they're telling you how you can better yourself. Instead of taking that advice, he rejects it and then counters it with why what he's already doing is supposed to be already enough. Clearly, it's not, because you out here crying about your views, okay? Again, it is the most hilarious thing in the world. So, listen, without further ado, we're going to get into this video, but I just want to say one thing, okay? In this King Richez, because I know you're going to be watching, there is what it is. We know that, all right? But listen, one thing we got to say is this is nothing against you. You got to understand this. We are going to laugh. Oh, believe me, this is just too funny. I can't help myself. I'm going to have to crack up on this, all right? But you best believe we gonna come with some actual, constructive criticism here, because I think the biggest barrier to your YouTube success right now ain't the audience not giving you views. It's you not giving anything worth the watch. That's just is what it is. And I think the sooner you realize that, buddy, the easier things to get for you. But again, let's go ahead and get this video up. And while I'm pulling up this video, chat, listen, I cannot start this without going over the sponsorship of today's show, all right? And that is you guys. You guys, every time you show up here, I appreciate it. And the like button as well, right? When you show up, you hit the like button that sponsors the show. That means a lot to me. So shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate it, all right? I always say that, man. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you chose to be here. Literally, there are billions of other content you could be watching. I don't blame you, right? But you chose to be here. I appreciate your time, all right? So please, go ahead and do us a huge favor. If you haven't sponsored the show yet, go ahead and do that. And the best way to do it is go ahead and smash the like button. Moderators, do not hesitate to remind our sponsors to sponsor the show throughout the entire stream. I appreciate you guys. So let's go ahead and get this up. All right, we're going to talk about why embarrassing this is. And listen, first things first, chat. Okay, why am I saying I told you so? Okay, because I told him, King Richez, while we did the last video with the whole Pearly thing, that this was going to happen. We told him this was going to happen while he was sitting there bragging, hooting and hollering. I don't need Pearl. I'm rich. I got this. It's all about money. I'm making so much money with Pearl. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. I'm that. All these excuses to make us look like we were stupid, right? He was laughing at us, calling us clowns, calling us idiots, things like that. Like we didn't have common sense on our side waiting to prove us correct, right? Fast forward, 2023, here we are. We're correct. Bruh. That wasn't a good situation you're in. Your content's ass, okay? And you need to pivot. And it's not saying that you can't get money in the red pill. There are a lot. Look at the people around you right now who are doing just that. The problem is you specifically, Mr. Richez, you got problems. And it's so evident in this video. Listen, dude. If you are not seeing the clear picture for what it is, you will never be successful on this platform. You might as well just pack it up right now. Pack it up and get the fuck out, bro. It's over for you. It's not, listen, being an influencer just wasn't in the card for you, all right? But let's go ahead and play this mess. I got it at moving at, what do you call it? 1.25% speed, so we can skip a lot of the bullshit, right? But it is what it is. Glassy Eye, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Glassy Eye says, if you're a broke boy, just say no. Yeah, just say so. Yeah. No, I think that's what it is. A lot of these people, here's what I realized, chat. And I didn't realize this until Zesty TV came around, right? And I kind of figured that out because it made sense, right? Here's the thing. A lot of people who get on this stuff and their main thing is bragging about money. The main thing is bragging about all these other things that are materialistic based, right? And don't really matter. chances are they don't have those said things, right? So when you see King Richez brag about how much money he's making with Pearl, it's like, who cares? All right. The views is what we're talking about because we reviewed your channel, bro. The views versus subscriber numbers don't match. So where is this extra money coming from? Because it ain't doing it. It ain't from your channel, that's for sure, right? So again, that was the main thing. And when you pick up on that, you're like, oh, so he's bragging about money, this and that. Maybe he's not as rich as he says he is, right? And same thing with Zesty Boy. What was his name? Mike TV, right? That guy, right? He apparently he's homeless now. Oh my God, bro. The dude that said that he was gonna lap me within a year in terms of sub count channel, right? His channel's deleted off of YouTube. He's homeless, right? And the one thing we talked about this because I exposed him. But the thing is, we talked about it. And one of my main reasoning for it is this guy was focused on money, went on YouTube bragging about how he was a real estate developer and y'all need to listen to him and get real estate advice from him. Raise your hand if y'all remember when he was doing all that nonsense, right? Come to find out, Mr. Real Estate, you couldn't even find a house for yourself for Thanksgiving, bro. The time where you're supposed to be with family, you homeless. So what the fuck were you doing on YouTube? Which meant I was right, because some of the stands that came in here after, we split it up and whatnot, they came here, oh, Duke, you're so wrong and whatnot. I'm like, no, bro, I'm not. This guy has a hateful spirit in his body, bro. It is what it is. I can tell. So there's something in his life that is definitely not going well. That's the whole reason why he's coming out on YouTube and going crazy on just about everybody, including trying to get on me. It's like, bro, listen, the reason why my heart's my heart's content and for the most part is because I found peace. I'm cool. All right. I'm stable. I'm everything. Listen, I'm fine. All right. And I assumed most other YouTubers, when they come in on and do YouTube, especially if they have like real stuff going on in the real world, they were pretty financially set, right? You would assume that. I was wrong, right? Especially when I started seeing what went on with Mike TV, I was absolutely wrong. No. A lot of these people come on YouTube, they're pretenders. They're not even financially stable, yet they have the right to come up here and tell you how to live your life. Just make it make sense. And King Richez over here is no different. We got to call him King Broke now, bro, because he's got no money, no views, and pretty soon probably no channel. I mean, it just is what it is, unless he chooses to adapt. But shout out to you, Glassy Eyes. I appreciate it. More Deep with the $5 super chat. Shout out to More Deep. He says most Brits can make bank just off of accents via American viewers. Facts. Dude can read a goddamn storybook and make bank, bro. He can sell himself on Fiverr and narrate people who need scripts narrated for. All right, he don't even have to show his face, even though he looks like the lost member of the Ninja Turtles, but he look like a goddamn, oh my God, like what is this? what am I looking at? Like, but he got a glass again. The glasses inside it's just one of those red flags. You just gotta, you're like, okay, what are you trying to hide? The shame, the stench of defeat, or the sight of your own defeat. What is it? Why you got glasses inside and you're supposed to be having a personal moment with your audience? It doesn't feel so personal to me, buddy. All right, just weird, bro. He says, look at Andrew and Tristan Tate, or even Ricky Gervais. Too bad King R sucks. Yeah, the thing is, if he had talent, it would probably save him. He doesn't, and yet he was allowed to think that he had something going for him. But it was really nothing, bro. It was just empty. I mean, it is what it is. And people are realizing that. You got to bring more to the table, or ask your friends. Okay, you got big friends out there, right? What's Pearl? What's going on with her? What about Fresh and Fit? What about all these guys? Ask them. I mean, it seems like they got something going on, right? Yata Zag with the $10 super chat. It says King Richez is quitting YouTube because his Italian girlfriend dumped him. Listen, I'm not surprised that happened. He didn't even defend her to a known racist like Nick Fuentes. Let's just be frank, okay? If a racist, let's say if I was dating a white girl, all right? Man, it's been a minute since I did that. But let's say I was dating a white girl, right? And all of a sudden, she was on a podcast with a racist, and the racist was basically saying that she should be embarrassed because she's dealing with a guy like me. Oh, you best believe if I'm not there at the time, which King Richez claimed he wasn't there at the time, right? If I wasn't there at the time, I'd probably go on Twitter and let him know we got beef. That's it. All right. At least do something to show that you a man. But she did none of that. He couldn't defend his girl against the white man. He couldn't even properly defend his own master, Pearl. All right. And he's just pathetic all around. So listen, I'm not surprised that people around him who are close to him are realizing how pathetic he is and just saying, I wash my hands of you. Well, I mean, you can't if you can't stand up for your girl, like that's. I mean, what kind of man are you? You're talking about motivational and doing this. What woman wants to be with you? I thought you're supposed to be the provider and the protector. You can't even protect. You can't even protect your girl verbally from Nick Fuentes. Really, bruh? Yeah, you a whole clown. I'm not surprised she left you, and neither should anybody in the chat. By the way, you should not be surprised about this. Okay, listen. His girl leaving him was an inevitability. It's like the Thanos slap. All right, it was meant to happen. Okay, all right. But shout out to you. He says he's clearly an incel. Does know to deal with setbacks and is very entitled. Yeah. Incredibly entitled, as we're about to see in this video. Our Lewis 215, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says his talking points was no different from all the other red pill channels. All talk with no results. Facts. Absolute facts. Again, people like this that gravitate to the red pill or even motivational speaking, which I think he mentioned before. Listen, they probably don't really have anything going on in their lives, so their motivation is coming out to try to motivate you to make money. It's not that they actually have motivation themselves, because they don't. A lot of these guys, they're not driven by anything internally or any bright ideas or anything like that. They're only driven by what they see other people doing. And you're going to see what I mean by that in just a second. Let's play the video.
King Richez back again with a video. Big up to everyone that supports the channel. I appreciate it. Much love and respect to all of you. So obviously you see the title and the thumbnail, right? And I want to talk about how, let me set this straight. Let me talk about what I'm thinking these days.
Tell us. So what are you thinking, bro?
Start off from the top by saying I've been doing this YouTube since 2016, and I've put a lot of work into this channel over the last 6 years, 7 years or whatever. And I honestly would say that it's been a journey. I understand that, you know, you have to work hard, and, you know, sometimes, you know, things may not work out how you want them to work out on time. And to be honest with you, I feel that my YouTube journey has not been what I think it should have been.
What is that?
I don't think that I don't know. I don't know about this channel, doing this anymore, because to me, you know, I try to be motivational. I try to like give you a lot of motivation and stuff like that. But
bro, 90% of your channel, you're either flexing on women or flexing on other dudes. I don't see how that's considered motivational on any level.
I've had a lot of I've been thinking, you know, a lot has happened this year. A lot has happened in the last few years. You know, a lot of like negative things have happened to me recently, as a lot of you lot know. And like, to be honest, I'm actually getting like tired of doing this, to be honest, like, because I put a lot of time, a lot of effort into doing this YouTube thing, into this channel. I believe my content has always had a good intention behind it. I've always tried to give you lot valuable insights into my life. You know, obviously I haven't told you every single aspect of my life, but I've told you the valuable lessons that I've learned. And I just feel like it's very difficult. I'm a very competitive person. Like,
how? You literally have a video that says I quit. That's the opposite of being competitive, bro. Again, more flowery verbiage to go ahead and elevate himself, okay? Right now he's self-soothing. It's fine. It's fine. But listen, you can't call yourself determined and competitive, and then here you are with a video saying I quit. Listen, bro, I'm competitive. I got drive for days, baby. I would get on a stream and I'd go for 7 hours plus if I needed to. Okay, that's your drive. And it's not because I'm motivated by money or anything like that. I just genuinely come out here, have a good laugh, spend time with the peeps, and that's it, right? That's motivating enough for me, right? And that motivates me to compete against you. So you will never see a video of me coming out here and talk about I quit. When Saint the Sinner was making fun of us, because when we started, we had like 30 people would watch our live streams, right? So it was like off and on, because our live streams were like, it was like way like up and down, up and down, up and down. But we're a small channel. It is what it is, right? But earlier, that's how it was. So when we were getting like maybe 40, 50 people in the chat, a lot of these guys, even their fan stands, will come over here and clown us. Oh, we got 60 people watching. Look at this weirdo. You're going to come after me? I got clout. Look at all this, right? And it's like, bro, those 60 people could literally be anywhere right now, okay? But they're in the channel. If they're here, it's a whole show. I don't care if it's 3 people watching. I started out with just me watching. And guess what? It still was a whole show. How do you think it got to the point where we grew to this far? Okay, it's called work, determination, and being competitive. You can't call yourself a competitive individual with a video titled I Quit, and for 2 hours it's just nonstop bitching. Come on, dude. Get real.
I'm very competitive. You know, that's one of the reasons why I got so far playing sports in my life. I was very competitive, go the extra mile. And I just don't think that I get the same kind of support from people I know, or even the audience. I'll just be real. I've been looking at my analytics, and I've always been looking at my analytics for the last few years, obviously. And I read a comment that someone wrote underneath one of my videos, and they wrote it under a fitness video. Actually, it was actually quite surprising. They wrote this under a fitness video, and they said, King Richez, your growth has been really, really slow. And he proceeded to talk about other YouTubers who they have risen to, you know, great heights around you, and you know, you seem to not grow. And that really had me thinking. I got that comment today, and I've been thinking about that comment all day. And
yo, hold up, time out. Shout out to LTTV for the 5-month membership re-up. All right, let's get the W in the chat for LTTV. Shout out to you, LT. Chi-Town Shogun with the $5 super chat says King Brokey. Oh God, should have stayed on the plantation with Massa Pearl. What plantation? The plantation was burning. Did you see? Did you know? Pearl got demonetized. What plantation? That shit gone, bro. He about to have to find him a job. Gonna have to work like a normal, bro. Okay, no more sucking off the teat of Massa. All right, you now gotta go ahead and get into the real world and realize how hard it is. Because you like and you know what's funny? King Richez was a guy that liked to brag about how much of a self-made guy he is. Oh, need any boy, yeah? Oh, you get me? All right, I'm so self-made. I got money for days, okay? You know, you'll get me, okay? I'm with the best content, okay? You guys are just hating, you love. All right, you lots gotta understand, yeah? You get me? And it's like, okay, bro. Yo. No. You gotta understand. Part of that backing and promotion you got was Pearl. Matter of fact, I'm starting to realize, bro, a lot of that motivation shit that you had before, that battery in your back that you thought you had the sauce and you could do no wrong, that was all Pearl. And she can barely do nothing. So what plantation is he going back to? That shit gone, bro. She packed up. She going back to America. All right. Unless he's planning on going to America too. We'll find out. But what plantation? That shit is done. Why do you think he's like this? Okay. Why do you think he's looking like this right now? Looking all depressed in front of a camera. That he wearing sunglasses right now because dude just got done crying. He don't want you to see them puffy ass eyes. You don't just see that he's been crying. My boy got no options out here. All right, stuck in the UK. You know, don't know what else to do. All right, no, this is not good. This is a sign of someone who's lost it all and is desperate. So desperate, he's lashing out his own fans. Not yet. Watch this. He's gonna do it pretty soon. More deep with a $2 chat says cue the bod has because King looked sus. Yeah, let's do it. It's this guy.
Butt ass.
Yeah, bro. Hey, yo. Hey, you know what, King Richez? Saint the Cinema wants some. Pause. But like, you know what I mean? He might, listen, the guy would do anything for clout, including show up to random influencers' houses with a box of chocolate and flowers. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if Saint the Sinner pulls up on him. He's a ding dong. Here's Saint the Sinner with a box of chocolates and candy. Hey, buddy, I heard things weren't going so well. You want to talk about it? You want to let me in so we can talk about it, bro?
butt ass.
It kind of made me feel like I'll be honest with you, I was upset when I first saw the comment. I was upset. You know, oh, King Richez being emotional. You know, that's the shaming line that they give to me. But there was truth. There was truth to what he was saying.
Bro, I get called emotional just because of how loud I am. Okay, I'm loud. I'm bombastic. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Listen, even when I go into debates, because y'all listen, chat, y'all look at me right now. You see how I am, right? This is base one. All right. But if I go another platform and debate somebody, they'll interpret me being this way as being emotional. I don't know why, but some of y'all who see me go on other platforms and debate people, that is once they're losing and they have no other avenues to go, they start pointing out the fact that I'm being emotional. And I'm like, you clearly don't watch my content, bro, because I'm the exact same way throughout. Okay, so don't interpret me just being loud as an emotional. I'm just having fun here, but I get it. Still not an excuse, King Richez.
There was definitely truth to what he was saying. I put it like this: I have a lot of people around me, or I know of a lot of people around me who are successful doing YouTube. They're very successful. They built large platforms very, very quickly. You know, some people they will openly say or have openly said I've inspired them, and you know, they used to watch my content and blah blah blah, which is all well and good, and it's all well and good for them, innit? But at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna live my life being a footstool for other people. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want to be the guy that, oh yeah, I was watching you, you inspired me. Now I'm gonna do what you're doing, and then I'm gonna blow past you and I'm gonna leave you there. Like I'm not really down with that. And it's frustrating, to say the least. It's very frustrating. As you lot know, I'm somebody that has battled depression a lot in my life for different reasons. I tell you lot, you know, you must put faith in God, like always trust in God, put your faith in the Most High. And I do still stand by that. But
when? When? Some of you motherfuckers, every single time y'all get in trouble, God, yeah, you're gonna deliver me. That's a shirt. Yeah, y'all somehow find religion the moment you lose your you lose your money, huh? You lose your money, I found God. You lose your channel, I found God. You lose subscribers, I found God. Yeah, God wasn't important when it was fun. God wasn't important when you sitting there ridiculing all these women, some of them who are mothers, or some of them who have families who are probably gonna be watching this. Okay, God wasn't there. Okay, but the moment and all of a sudden the channel's going, oh God, yeah, you know, all y'all talking shit right now. But you wait. Just you wait. My Sky God is gonna get you. Okay. He always got my back. I'll talk about it. It's like, bro, stop it. You know, you live like a godless man. Welcome to the club.
I'm a human being at the same time. And at times like this, I become very disheartened. I become very kind of weary. Sometimes in life, it feels like, you know, you can put maximum effort into something, whatever it is, and you can see other people around you not put in as much effort or not as put in enough time, and they just seem to blow past you. And I know, and I've said this before, you shouldn't watch what other people are doing, but in an industry like what I am in currently, you know, you can't help but see what other people are doing. You know, everybody kind of looks at what everyone else is doing, and you know, that's how it goes. I honestly feel that there's a lot of people in this space of YouTube that they have like blown past me, and it's like I don't, and obviously I'm going to be biased, but I don't think that they're actually better content creators than me. I don't think, you know, they bring anything innovative, but for some reason the audience takes to them whereby they don't really take to me.
Again, you're comparing yourself to other people. I don't, they're not as innovative as I am. I don't know why y'all are taking to them and not taking to me. Y'all should be following me. I'm innovative. You sit in somebody else's studio calling yourself an innovative person. Okay. All right, buddy. And then you look at other people and their successes and God, why isn't that happening to me? Huh? Why didn't you pray to God when that was happening? Huh? Where your God at when all these people were passing you up? What happened to that? Huh? All of a sudden you're watching other people's growth. I think you need to be watching yourself. That's what you need to do. Hunker down and stop worrying about what other people are doing, because that's when problems start to happen.
And that in itself is very disheartening. You know, I have a lot of friends in real life, a lot of people I know in the UK, in America, across the world and stuff like that. I know that I get along with people. People like to talk to me in real life. But for some reason, when it comes to my business of YouTube, it's like, I don't know. It's like people are not taking to what I'm doing. And again, you shouldn't really look at what other people are doing. But then when you see other people just more or less doing the same thing as you, or maybe not even as much as you, but they seem to get more traction, it can be very frustrating, and it can make you feel like quitting.
So what is it that they're doing that you're not? Because you can't sit there and pretend you didn't have a leg up over other YouTubers who are probably looking at you as some kind of competition. For instance, there are YouTubers out there that could have wished they got $100,000 access to a studio, all right, or access to guests, or access to that, right, and sign one of those slave contracts from Pearly. There are other people who would have had that, but not a lot of people have connections to Pearl like you did. You got there. Okay, you had every advantage to get there. Even let's take your word at it, and the contract wasn't a 360 slave deal. Okay, let's say you were actually making money with Pearl. So what did you learn from that? What could you take away? Right? What skills? What have you done anything to you? Literally, it's like you had a leg up. Okay, when you were making fun of everybody else who built their studio from scratch, because I remember everybody that did a reaction video to you not defending your girl and then defending a racist like Nick Fuentes and Pearl. When we reacted to you and said, hey, this is wrong, your response to us was, we're just idiots sitting behind, our little curtains over here, and no one's going to take us seriously because we're not self-starters or self-made people or whatever the hell excuses he was using. Fast forward today, we were saying that about you. You're not a self-made person. You had a lot of help. And even with those help, you still weren't successful. Maybe it wasn't the content. Maybe it was you, the common denominator. R. Lewis with the $2 super chat. Shout out to you. He says, Pro has a rich daddy. King Rich has UK Walmart. Oh boy. Hey, yo. Listen, if you got to get them bulk deals, you got to go to the Walmart's brother, Sam's Club. I don't know if they still have Sam's Clubs nowadays, but yo, bro. Oh my God.
Can make you feel like quitting. Now, I'm not the kind of person that likes to quit. I really don't.
Then why make a video? That's so dumb.
And I really hate to quit on anything in life. At one point, my channel was really flourishing. I remember right before everybody was forced to be inside because of the beer bug, I was flourishing. I was doing very well. The channel was growing expeditiously. But then there was some weird, sabotage. YouTube sabotaged me for no reason. There was this long stage of like my channel was in limbo. Like I couldn't do anything for months.
Why? Is it because YouTube was working against you, or is it because you couldn't get the motivation to put out content for months? You put yourself in limbo. And anybody knows anything about YouTube, okay? At best, you got 3 weeks. Maybe if you're a really good content creator and you're popular, you can go for 2-3 months, all right? And without posting a video. But if you don't do that, you get lost in the sauce because there's just too many content creators, and YouTube, the algorithm is worried about trying to get people matched with the content they are more likely to watch. Okay, so if you're not working within the period of time, the months that you went away, okay, you can't come back and expect, everything to just be as it was. You have to be consistent. So right off the bat, we're 10 minutes into this, and we could already tell you don't have consistency. That's your problem. Okay, motivation and consistency are the two things you don't like. You lack right now. So why are you complaining? It's all in here, bro.
And in that same allotted time, a lot of YouTubers, their channels blew up because of obviously the whole world was locked inside their houses, and all they could do was watch TV or watch YouTube. So you saw channels like Fresh and Fit blow up, mediocre tutorials blow up.
Whoa!
Blow up.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! First of all, listen. No. Fresh and Fit didn't blow up before Kevin Samuels, and Kevin Samuels blew up before COVID. I mean, especially when he was still around the red pill, it was the average at best video when that came out. That took him to 1,000,000 plus. But when he went from like 50,000 to 100,000, no. Kevin Samuels was putting in work. You would see Kevin Samuels in all these different chats. Go look at some of Donnie Boy's older videos. You're going to see Kevin Samuels in there. Go look at all these other content creators who used to be a somebody, and now Kevin Samuels lapped them. Okay, Kevin Samuels was putting in work. Same thing with your Master Pearly. She would do the same thing. She would go into every other channel and try to put in work. Everybody is working. It wasn't that this blow up you're talking about wasn't just out of nowhere. Even using your prime example, Fresh and Fit, they worked. They had to suck up the Donnie Boy. Can you imagine sucking up to a loser like Donnie Boy at the time just because you know he's going to give you clout someday and you're going to surpass him? That's what they had to do. Myron took one for the team and sucked up the Donnie. And look where he's at. Who the fuck have you been sucking up to? The wrong people, apparently, right? Pearl had a boss. Or her boss, had a boss. And they listened to Fresh and Fit. So, again, even your leader wasn't a real leader. But, again, who did you collab with? Who did you move? Who did you try to build relationships with? How did you move around platforms trying to make yourself established within the realm? You didn't do any of that. Matter of fact, your biggest mistake hopping into the red pill is you didn't do what all these other red pillars are doing. See, y'all looked at the success and said, "Oh, they just took off. They're famous. They're famous. Because they're doing the content. I could just do the same thing and get there." What you and Pearl didn't understand is there was work involved. A lot of these dudes had to grift. The grift was insane. Okay, they had to go into different platforms, jot down some talking point notes, and then go to their platform and pretend they started it. That's what they did. You didn't do any of that. Even Pearl did it. That's why she got further than you. You did none of that. You just rode off her back and thought it was going to be enough. Listen, in this red pill game, all right, this is why we clown these losers. You have a lot of sucking up to do. And it looks like your mouth is half full. Hey, I'm just saying, bro, you haven't done enough because clearly your channel isn't there. All right, but again, it is what it is. Charles and Nick, shout out to you for the $10 super chat. He says, I don't feel bad for this guy. Neither do I. Says, the stupid things he would say about black women, nah, bro, I couldn't be happier for his downfall. Yeah, this guy literally he was sat there and said that black women are the most unattractive women out there. And like, yo, your mother, do you have a sister? I mean, do you have any family member who shares the same color as you? Like, why are you? Well, damn, that's crazy. that's and ain't you Nigerian, huh? Your ancestors are black, nigga, so they're unattractive as well, including the woman that gave birth to your ugly ass. I mean, it's just crazy. And then again, listen, I don't get into the whole colorism debate. I try to avoid that because some of these girls are crazy. All right, but again, this shit right here proves their point. When they're saying, black men, they don't want to date us. They want these mulattoes or white girls, okay? And then here comes you talking about, yeah, I think all black girls are just ugly to me, right? It's like, bro, come on. Like, listen, hey, black folks, all right, black men are not black men are not a monolith, okay? I don't know where he came from, but we don't claim him, okay? He can go over and do whatever he want to say, but we love our sisters over here, so don't get it twisted. But you're absolutely right. All that shit, I'm gonna have to find that video. All that shit talking about your own race. I mean, come on. You expect people to just be nice to you all of a sudden? Listen, Kevin Samuels can get away with being harsh with black women because he's got the charisma and you could tell he has the knowledge when he talks about certain things because he has experience. The guy's 50 or was 50, right? You, on the other hand, you're a young dude with almost no life experience, but you're obsessed with money and yourself. You're not getting far in this business. Just being real.
All these other channels blow up and, good for them, right? But at the same time, it was like, I felt like it was a conspiracy against me personally. Like, why did this happen to me kind of thing? And ever since then, it's like the channel has never been the same. Like, it was never the same. It's funny how that, like, before I was working with Just Pearly Things, a lot of people critiqued me and said, oh, you should never have worked with her. Your channel was growing nicely by itself. And then you went.
That was my critique.
Plantation. But the reality is the channel was not growing, actually. It wasn't.
That's what we said. Are you dumb? You agree with us? We said your channel isn't growing. Chat, remember when we did? Hold up, let me pull this fucking video because bro, I'm having deja vu right now. We did a reaction to this guy and we looked at his old channel. We analyzed this. We even went down to what do we call all his older stuff. He was getting 20,000 views per video on average, and we're like, yo, what changed? Right? Because this was after all the shit talking he was doing. I'm like, okay, if your channel is so great, what is this? Right? Let me pull this shit up. Like we looked at your channel, we broke everything down to a goddamn science, bro. All right, we looked at your old videos. We compared to your new stuff, right? Not the oldest, but y'all know what I mean. Let me go here. Not the oldest. Let's go to the popular, right? Because the popular was his older stuff, right? If you look at some of the old ones down here, it was just him sitting in front of a blank wall, with that face. All right. 50,000 views. Let's keep scrolling, right? Let's keep scrolling. Some of the old stuff he did. Like this one over here. 35,000 views. This one over here. 29,000 views, right? All these ones where he was by himself, but he was getting views. And then he jumped ship with Pearly Things. And Pearly Things, your views, it dwindled. And that could very well be the main cause of it. I highly doubt it. Okay, I think it's many different things are the reason why your channel sucks right now. But back then, you could say that, listen, your channel was better off before you joined up with Pearly Things. After you joined up with Pearly Things, it became generic. Okay, you were one guy in front of a blank background. You were getting views. Why didn't you keep playing that up? Why didn't you keep doing that? Look at Abba and Preach, for example, right? Pearly hates them, but they've been in the same old room. They rolled that room to 1 million subs. You can clown them all you want. In fact, Fresh and Fit clowned them for staying in the same room. But that's consistency, something you lack. You wanted the big studio, all these guests, so you can, lord your intelligence or lack thereof over them. And look where that got you. Nothing. Glassy, I shot you for the $2 super chat. Says he's the type to take a peek while in the urinal. I couldn't finish that urinal. Facts. That's why he wears them glasses. Oh my God! When you come up with the stuff, Glassy eyes, come on now. I'm more deep with the $5 super chat. More deep shout out to you. Says not all YouTubers need huge production value. Pump chasers or pugs started out as small pump chasers or pog started out as a small fitness channel. Now Chris and Jay own supplement lines. Facts. When they were clowning us because of my curtains over here. Y'all see the curtains over here, right? It's like, bro, we don't need much. It's just me, myself, and the chat. That's all we need to make content, bro. We don't need these fancy studios. We got one, but we don't need it. Matter of fact, we stopped using it after how long? We had that studio for how long? It was like maybe like three episodes, and then we moved on to something else, right? Because again, y'all were like, yo, Duke, this is not personal. Like, you're far away from the camera, and you got all these different things. It looks nice, but it's not. We need something more personal. So we got back to the roots. We came back to the roots, which is just me in front of my old curtains right over here, which might get changed, by the way. It might be a different color next time, but we don't know. All right. It was just me and the curtains and talking about y'all niggas. All right. You don't need fancy production value. You don't need anything. You just need content or something to talk about. Okay. And that's the problem with a lot of you people. And Fresh and Fit are the same way. If it wasn't for the girls, they'd be looking at King Richez right now and having the exact same fate. Guaranteed. These guys need cheap gimmicks. If it's not the girls, it's the what do you call it? The fake controversy they can drum up with these podcasts. These guys need a crutch. People who just sit there with a background and a mic and a camera and they're just talking from the heart. No script, no nothing, no guest to try to lord over or flex your intelligence over. Those are the people that get going and run for a long time because we don't need that much. But you clowned it. He clowned it. Again, pride cometh before the downfall, and he's falling pretty hard right now.
I was stuck on like 30,000 subscribers for ages, for months and months and months and months. I was stuck. And this is the reason why I would never talk talk behind Just Pearly things back or say bad things about her, regardless, because at
Huh?
the end of the day, that's the only person that I know that does YouTube that actually really put in an effort to help me out.
Huh?
So I don't really care what nobody's got to say about that platform over there. I'm never going to join into, let's talk bad about them, because at the end of the day, again, that was the only person that really put in an effort to help me, an effort.
Where has that gotten you now? With a video fast forward months later saying you quit. So all that effort she put in you, she invested so much effort in you. She thought she saw something she didn't see in anyone else and invested effort in you. And fast forward months later, you got a video saying you quit. So what happened to all the effort? What happened to her daddy's money? What happened to her daddy's studio? What happened to her daddy's guests? And I say her daddy's guests because her daddy paid for all of that shit. All right. So all that shit belongs to her daddy and her mama, who she tries to distance herself from. All right. Where did all that help go? Now you're sitting in front of us talking about you quit. You're not going to talk about Pearly things and whatnot. Bro, you don't realize that whole controversy that came up with Pearl and you did nothing about that? You realize that's part of the reason when people hate you, right? You understand that? Because they look at you like they look at Andrew Tate now after the Piers Morgan interview. Spineless. You got no spine. You couldn't stand up for your girl, and you couldn't even stand up for your own people, which makes sense because you hate your own women, which is sad, bro. You could always judge a man by how he treats his own women. Always judge a man how he treats his woman, right? That's why you look at these red pill dudes. You're weirdos. You come online demanding respect from women and people who aren't really listening to you. And yet you do things that aren't respect worthy. What woman would respect this nonsense? So you found one like Pearly things. She invested in you, rolled you through all them controversies she went through. She's gonna pop out. That's seemingly okay. There's gonna be a lot because YouTube's not paying her no more. But she's gonna pop out fine. You, on the other hand, the moment you stop uploading, your channel's done. You're barely even getting over 1,000 views per video, some of them. So I'm sorry, we got to recap Mr. King Richez over here. All right. How did her investing in you pan out? I'll wait. MOC with the $2 super chat. Shout out to you. He says he quit Black Women. Now he's quitting YouTube. Facts. Absolute facts. I got to find that video now. But absolute facts. Like, listen, I'm going to tell you this. Y'all got to understand something. Especially y'all brothers out there that think you can replicate what Kevin Samuels did and think that's not, you're not going to catch some flack for this. All right. Black women, I'm going to tell you, when you're trying to go viral, they going to help you. All right. Black folks, not just black women, but black people will help you. Don't matter if you're from the UK. I'm Nigerian. I got UK brothers supporting me. All right. So black people will support you. But the thing is, you have to respect them. We're not stupid. All right. We know how tough this content game is. That's why a lot of people who came up through the red pill, they came up through black YouTube. What was sad about it, though, like Anton, these guys will come up through black YouTube and then turn around to the people that helped them. The same black people will say, oh, how about you people pull yourself up by the bootstrap? Anton, this guy says black people don't deserve reparations. Meanwhile, this dude was a brokey before YouTube. Black people got him to where he is because, let's face it, ain't no white person signing up for your stupid-ass real estate courses with generic-ass ideas you can find on YouTube. Ain't nobody paying for that. Or your content with Six the Goddess sitting in that dark-ass room talking about, let me just smell you. You smell good. Six with a good smell. Nigga, you married. And then what's worse is you crying over Six the Goddess like you some kind of beta male. But you're in a red pill, Anton, teaching men how to be alpha. And worst of all, you're married, caught dead live, sipping over another woman who's not your wife. So how dare you come to us and talk about values and morals, and here you are sitting with Six the Goddess with the good smell. I'm telling you right now, bruh, the moment that Patreon money stops coming in time, you next. You next. It's over with. People are going to be done with you, all right? We've done expose you so many times. Here's the thing. Rita, all right, she going to be done with your ass too. After the way you treated her, you drug her name through the mud doing this shit with Sister Goddess. Y'all remember that? Six! My goddess. Why? You could have came to me. I told you if you had any problems, I got you. You ain't got to go to social media like that, baby. I got you. Remember, we're in our kitchen. You told me I would text you, Anton, if I got a problem with you. I won't do a video. But you're doing a video exposing me. Why, Six? Why? We talked about this in my kitchen, Six. Goddess. It was you, me, and Rita. It was you, me, and Rita in the kitchen. Rita, get over here. Why, Six? We loved each other. We did so much content with each other. You could have talked to me. Rita, get your ass over here. Tell this bitch what you told me in the kitchen. Tell her. You said you would text me first. Whoa! God damn, bro. Let's go. Yo, Anton, bro. That forever will be a meme on YouTube. You crying in front of Six the God that knowing full well you got a wife at home. Yo, chat. Yo, Mosi. Listen, Anton, one of them dudes too. We not gonna forget about him. Hey, I didn't forget about you, bro. Just because we haven't done an Anton video in a while. We ain't forget about you, boy. All right, but here's the thing. Listen, he's the one that said Pearl was that good white woman he wanted, right? He was dissing other black women in that one stream. So Anton no different, but yeah, that's it. That's what he reminds me of. You should probably sign a deal with Anton. Matter of fact, wasn't Anton the one that defended Pearl throughout that whole 360 slave deal contracts with Saral Garvey, right? So this would be perfect for you because he doesn't believe that it was a bad idea to sign those deals. So you might want to go sign one under Anton, the Wish version of Rick Ross.
I'm not talking about, oh yeah, come and do a quick video with me and then, forget about you type thing. Like putting an effort. And I don't backstab people. That's not my style. And at the end of the day, most of the people that they had bad things to say about me because I was associated with that platform, those are people that didn't care about me anyway. Those are people that never supported what I was doing in the first place. I'd been on YouTube since 2016 and I only started working with Pearl, this time last year? So all that time up to this time last year, these people didn't give a crap about me. Now they've all got something to say. Another thing I would say is that what I noticed with me and my brand on YouTube or whatever you want to call it, is that people only really watch my channel if there's some kind of like something negative happening, or they perceive something negative is going to happen or has happened, i.e. in recent time. And listen, stop talking about other YouTubers in my chat. You see, this is what I'm talking. This is why I feel the way I feel about this YouTube thing. These people have come in to like promote other people's channels on my thing, but people don't do that for me on other people's platforms. I don't really understand it. And it's not that I have problems with anyone, but I'm starting to see that this is a consistent pattern that I notice when it comes to me. People will come from wherever they are in YouTube, watch my streams, and then start talking about other content creators on my stream, on my small channel, that does not grow expeditiously. On my small channel where I have...
Bruh, people do that here. And this is a very small channel. All right, you know what that does? If people are posting links of other people, hey, check this guy out or check this out, that should be an opportunity to say, hey, if their audience are posting links of other channels they watch, chances are that channel they watch is probably similar to yours. So you need to figure out what it is they're doing or collaborate with them to grow your small little channel. That's the point. All right, because audience don't come out of nowhere. They don't. All right, they get recommended by YouTube's algorithm based on what you're more likely to watch. And those people that watch those contents, they get funneled through what YouTube thinks they're more likely to watch. And if your content pops up and they're watching it and they're saying, oh, yeah, put this here, watch this guy. They're not trying to be a dick and put other people's channel above yours. Again, peep his mentality, chat. This guy is a small-minded man, okay? He's not ready for this type of life. He can't take criticism, and he doesn't understand the game. You're small-minded, bro. You're too self-centered. When your audience are sending you links, check it out. See what's going on. I get promoted, channels promoted to me all the time. I see it in the chat all the time. Like, why are you jealous of that? If they're bigger than you, so what? Embrace it. You out here, you man, bro. You're digging a big hole for yourself.
I have to grind every day. After I'm posting like 9 times a day.
That's dumb.
People they don't support me. They don't support what I'm doing. They don't.
The arrogance. Listen to this,
doing, bro. But people want to come and promote other platforms on my small platform, bro.
Okay.
And this is what makes me feel like just quitting this thing, because I'm not a stepping stone. I refuse.
What? Is that how you see it?
For no one, bro.
What?
Like, I actually starting to hate this thing. I'm starting to hate it, bro. Bro, all these people talking about other people's channels, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck.
That's your problem.
Don't tell me about no one's channel. I know these channels already. Stop fucking telling me about other people's channels, bro.
So if you if you already know, why don't you collab? Why don't you reach out? That's how people work. If they're giving you an over recommendation of people they think you should watch, go check them out and reach out. Grow your small platform. Collaborate with people. Or unless you're one of those people that want to collab with people who are only bigger subs and have more clout than you, then you ain't about shit. But collaborate with them. Your audience are trying to help you out. See, what I can't stand are content creators that think they're so entitled to their audience, their life, and their views. It's not even funny. Look how unapologetic he is. He just acts like he demands your views. No respect whatsoever. And it's not just him. A lot of these other YouTubers do this. They just assume that your viewership is just expected. This is why you lose. No one's supporting my content. Right? I post 9 times a day, and you don't watch it. It don't matter how much you post a day. Do the things you're posting actually matter to the people that are watching? Because it doesn't, then you don't know your audience. And if you don't know your audience, you can't expect them to watch something about someone who doesn't even understand what they want. You're not getting this. You see, to be a good leader, you have to serve people. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but believe it or not, it's true. Okay, being a good leader doesn't mean you have to stand there and say, "Look at me, I'm the leader, follow me." That's a cardinal mistake. Ain't nobody following that shit. At least if they do, they won't respect it. They want a leader who serves, who finds a problem and offers himself up to solve it. Because when you do that, people look at you as someone who's selfless, someone who takes initiative, and someone who could then respect, and they'll follow you. They'll have no problem doing that. They'll have no problem watching you. But if you're doing things geared based off of clout or based off of other people's opinions, you're not going to make it on this platform. Case in point, I say things that offend people all over the place. I'm not trying to be offensive. God, no, I'm not trying to do that, right? I'm just speaking my mind. What ends up happening? The people who are offended, they leave. They don't come back. It's fine. I'm stuck with the people that care and don't get offended. You know what ends up happening? My channel grows, and when it grows, people that watch every single one of the videos, my numbers are consistent. Why? Because I'm with people. I've built an audience, or I'm building an audience, because we don't know how far this is gonna go. But I'm building an audience of people who are rational, people who can see both sides of the aisle, and people who can go ahead and make a common sense decision. It's the main thing, common sense. We don't got that no more. All right. So when you spend your time doing that, listen. If I was all about clout, bruh, we'd be doing things a little bit differently, like you. But we're not. It's people like you who claim that you're tough, but you're afraid to speak your mind because you want every little sub matters. Every little viewership matters. Y'all brag about starting from the bottom to the top, but y'all don't want to go through the journey. That's your problem. Stop caring about what other people think, whether they're people who are criticizing you or whether people who are your competitors or whatever it is, right? Maybe the criticism, if it's constructive, yes, absolutely pay attention to that, okay? Because if you don't, it's going to be some problems. But if it's one of those negative shit that you see a bunch of these trolls do, ignore it. Why does it matter? Why?
Fucking go and talk about me on their channels, bro. Like, I don't think you lot don't really understand, like, me. You lot don't understand where I'm coming from. You don't understand how I fucking feel, bro. I've been working on this for the last 6-7 years, fam.
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo fucking who, dog? Wow.
Like, I don't think most of you have never really done anything like that. You've never tried to create something, so you don't know how I feel.
Wow. What a slap in the face to the people who are watching this. I guarantee you there are people in the chat right now who are probably watching this video that have created more than you and probably worked twice as hard. and probably didn't even get to the level you got to. Wow, look how he's just casually dismissing the people he's talking to. Yeah, see, I work hard for 6 years. Do y'all even know what the hard work looks like? Huh? Look at me. Y'all couldn't even do me the solid and watch one of these videos I put out. I work hard. Huh? Usually if you're telling me you work hard, you probably don't work hard. Working hard is visible. I can see it. All right. When somebody's saying they're working hard, that means we can see the fruits of their labor. You, on the other hand, you claim you're working hard, but all you've had is a leg up after you took that hiatus and came back, and Pearl got you up there. So you sitting there talking about, well, I mean, come on, you guys don't understand how hard I work. There are people in the chat right now that work harder than me. Who am I to tell them that? It's arrogance to the highest degree. Who am I to tell people in the chat right now? Like Cocktail, I will shout to you, right? But I'm gonna use your example. Like me telling Cocktail, oh, you don't know what it's like, Cocktail. You don't know what it's like. I work so damn hard. You in your life have never experienced hard work. Who am I to tell her that? None of that's true. I don't know her. She, if all I know, works harder than me. Hard enough to have disposable income of something you don't got. So who are you to judge your audience? Bro, keep it about yourself. If you're gonna brag about how bad you feel about yourself and how depressed you are about your channel not working out the way you want it to, then stick to that. But you looking at your audience and saying you guys don't understand how hard I work. You sound stupid. Cocktail, shout out to you. Thank you so much for letting me use you as an example. But thank you for the $5 super chat. It says people need that I talk aggressively on my channel as well, Duke. No, people say I talk aggressively on my channel as well, Duke. You're not doing anything wrong. Keep your foot on their necks. They'll be okay. No, facts. That's why I don't worry about it. And it's usually people who are not used to like my personality, because I'm a loud, bombastic guy. All right, similar to a lot of these red pillars, it's just I'm not sitting here talking about women shouldn't vote or anything like that. I think that's distasteful, right? Again, that's the thing. So when I go other platforms, they think, oh, yeah, this guy's just being emotional. It's like, no, I'm just being me. That's why I just laugh at it, right? Oh, now you're being emotional. No, you just don't have an argument anymore. That's it. I'm beating you in your own debate. You don't have an argument, so you result to the whole, oh, he's emotional. And this ain't the first time I've had that, right? You know, listen, I've had situations where people just assume I'm emotional just because I'm the way I am. It doesn't bother me anymore. Listen, it's not even just that. When people criticize you, that one thing that's an indicator, and then that what do you call it? What's his name? King Richez isn't understanding here is you have, because you could tell he doesn't like criticisms. When he talks about other people, oh, you guys just come and criticize my channel. You're supposed to take that. Okay. Matter of fact, to build a tough skin, you need to go through a lot of critics. Matter of fact, if you yourself are not your own worst critic, you're not going to make it. Not in this game. You're not. Listen, the reason why things roll off the back right here is because there's nothing you can say about me that I already said about myself in here. Yeah, sometimes I'll be beating myself up mentally. Like, it's crazy. It's like, oh man, if I didn't do this kind of work this day, then I feel I go down. I go down on myself. That's crazy. I come down on myself, right? I'm a lot harsh on myself, right? But that's the mentality I have. That's the inner motivation that keeps me going. You clearly don't have that. And it's evident, yo. You're out here blaming the audience about the lack of views instead of figuring out a plan to go ahead and transform your channel into something people want to watch. That's a problem, Brody. Sharon, allegiance out to you for the $2 super chat. Says Duke, the real Nigerian, versus King Richez, the fake Nigerian. Yeah, I called him a synthetic in my last video. He's a synthetic Nigerian, bro. That was after the Pearly thing. Now, maybe listen. Maybe that was a little harsh, King Richez. If you're still mad about that, we can talk about it if you want. Want to talk about it, bro? Do you want to talk about it? We can talk about it if you want, dude. I knew I was a little harsh in my criticism, but you got to understand. Listen, if you're Nigerian, I'm gonna be harder on you because I'm Nigerian. I'm gonna hold you to a really high standard here, especially if you're Igbo. I'm gonna hold you to a high standard. Like what's that guy? The dude that was making fun of Anna Quinn with the whole Fresh and Fit. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Igbo Nigerian that went in and trolled Anna Quinn on Myron's orders, right? And then he tried to challenge me on my show. And then we debated. I held him to a different standard, like a high standard, because I could have just been like, oh, dude, you're an idiot. Whatever. I'm not even, whatever. It is what it is. But I'm like, oh, you're Igbo. You're from the same tribe as me. You out here doing this shit? Oh, no. And what happened? Came back on a different stream and apologized to the people he disrespected because he knew we were watching. Stop playing with us, bro. You Nigerian as well. And your actions on YouTube has been distasteful. King Richez. So we have to call that out. It just is what it is. We got to hold people accountable, baby. Because whatever country you are, if you're in the UK or the US, you have to learn how to work well. Not only with the women there, okay, but with the people as well. Okay, but if you're out here saying black women suck and all this stuff like that, and you black yourself, but you Nigerian, it's not a good look. Because then when black Americans, or I don't know if people in the UK are doing this, but when they say, oh yeah, these Africans are coming over and they're thinking they're better than us, this is the type of shit they're talking about. You got to cut this bullshit out. Stop it. Okay, we left the situation. We came here, or at least this case, you're second generation, so you need to be a little bit more humble. And in this case, I don't see that. This guy's just arrogance all over the place. It is what it is, bro. Cocktail again with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you. Says, oh, did I read this one? Oh, no. Says, sorry, I came in on the wrong part and sent the first super chat. Always here to support, though. No. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. More deep with the $5 super chat. More deep says, to be fair, Anton Daniels is called hot by the food. Yo, wait, hold on. Oh my God, bro. Why you gotta remind me of that shit, though? Oh no. Yo, Anti had no idea the whole time he was getting rizzed up by the booty warrior. But yeah, listen, that's probably more attention than he gets at home. All right, he says it's far worse than the Six the Goddess thing. Never forget another man called him hot. Yeah, I think the word he used specifically was cute. Yeah, and Anton was, oh, you think I'm cute? Oh my God. It's like, bro, you're married, dog. You're a married man. I don't care if a man calls you cute. You're married, dog. Okay? I don't think your wife cares too much about that. You should probably stop. You're on TV, bro, or YouTube. Oh, man, that was hilarious. I remember that. That was too funny. That was too funny. Yo, Todd French 600. Shout out to you for the $2 super chat. That sounds like they lack self-accountability. #irony. Facts. That is the main thing. These guys cannot be held accountable because they don't know how to hold themselves accountable. Glassy Eyes with a $2 super chat says, can you play that sound clip with You're a Victim? I don't have that clip. I got to get a soundboard. I do. I have the audio files for video editing and whatnot, but I only do it for the video editing. But don't worry, I'm gonna have a soundboard coming soon. All right, we just got the mic problem straightened out. Y'all notice I can do this now, and the audio is still pretty good. We got that straightened out. So listen, we listen, chat. We moving up in the world. All right, so one at a time. But we gotta get that soundboard. I'm still working on getting that Rodecaster fixed. I don't know what the fuck happened to it, but we don't find something. We don't find something. Don't worry about it. But shout out to you. We'll get that. We'll get the soundboard going. The educated Pook. Bro, your name's hilarious, but shout out to you. Says the educated Pukey says, shout out to you for $2 super chat. Says, can you go back on your Anton and read a rant? Bro, I got you. We'll probably do it again. I got you though. Shout out to you. That shit is so exhausting. And you gotta, if you're like someone like Rita married to Anton, it's gotta be exhausting watching your husband, right? Just sit there and subtly flirt with other women, acting like he don't know what he's doing. Like, we know what you're doing, bro. Stop it, Anton. You using YouTube as a hunting ground, right? Like that, what's that one dude that was working with him and was accused of sleeping with his what do you call it? His you know what hey, who was that guy? I'm trying to figure his name out. Y'all remember his name? We did an episode on him. And he was he was accused of having sex with one of the other YouTubers, and we were talking about that because that's what some of these YouTubers be doing, right? They talk about women all day long, but then they start thirsting after the women in their chats, or they start thirsting after the women who are also content creators that collab with them. So I just find that kind of weird, bro. It's like, bro, listen, if you're in this content creator space, I'm gonna just be real with you. You gotta leave. I'm not saying, do what you want to do, but personally for me, you ain't gonna see me get with no content creator. The fuck? Yeah, what? Why? Like what? Why would I? No, I ain't got time for that, bro. There's plenty enough women in the real world for me. We're fine. We don't need to go out here and start trying to date or trick on, or what do you call audience? They're here to enjoy a show. Why are you preying on them like that? That's crazy, bro. And then a lot of these red pillars do that. They would prey on their female audience to try to, get them to hit so they can get in them cheeks. Y'all are some weirdos, for real. Leave the content creation space to where it is. Don't sleep where you eat, bro. That is crazy.
But all you want to do is come in and start talking about other YouTubers. Fuck that, bro. Like, I'm a man, bro.
Of course you are.
I'm not no one's sidekick. I'm not no one's little brother, bro, except my own real brother, my own biological brother. That's the only little brother I am to somebody in this world, bro.
That's why you're on YouTube crying. Because you're a man. Men don't cry.
Like, fuck, man. Big
boys don't cry.
Like, I don't know what the fucking problem is. I don't know. I just think people are just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm somebody, either you love me or you hate me, bro. And I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Really? Is that why you're on YouTube complaining? Because you don't care? You're like, what is this, bro? What am I watching? You don't care, but here you are explaining how much you care because no one's watching you. You see this kind of attitude, it confuses people. Even if people want to genuinely get to know you and understand where you're coming from, the arrogance rebuffs them, right? It's like, okay, he's acting like he doesn't need us, so okay, fine. You're not showing your gratitude. Appreciate your audience that are following you. All right. Just start by showing that. Show appreciating. If they're sending super chats, which I'm sure they are, show appreciation for that. A lot of y'all don't do that. Some of these dudes work harder than you to get that money they're super chatting in. So why don't you respect it? Instead, y'all take it for granted. So if you're not going to treat your audience with respect, don't expect them to watch what you're doing. Here you are talking about, oh, none of you are watching my content, all right? That's why I don't know what I'm going to do. I think you guys just don't like me, right? And then in the same breath, talk about how much you don't need them. You either need your fans or you don't. Which one is it? If you need them, show gratitude. If you don't, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, we see how that's working out so far. It's like he doesn't get it. Yo, Dev, with the membership, I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get a W for Dev in the chat for the 4-month membership. Re-up, I appreciate that. Dev says, no growth after mooching off of others, signing a slave contract, and losing your girl because your grift is backfiring. Time for a new career. I couldn't have said it better myself. He needs to move on. Either he needs to adapt his content to be something different, right? He can still do red pill stuff, chat. Because red pill isn't dead. A lot of people are saying that it's not dead. Trust me, it's not dead. It's just grifting into something else, okay? But it's not dead. A lot of these incels aren't going anywhere. It'd be crazy if you think that, right? And a lot of people people who are saying that, they haven't been in the red pill space as much as we have been covering a lot of these red pillars. So to their eyes, they're like, it's falling apart. Why still talk about this stuff? You can make a killing in the red pill, right? There are a bunch of incels to make money off of, but you need to be new. You can't be a fresh and fit knockoff. Whatever podcast is already doing that, and they're doing a great job of it. You can't be another one. You have to do a different style. It's got to either be taking current events, right? Like any other topic you see out there that's, current, and then adapting it to red pill. It's what Angry Man does. It's what a lot of these guys do. And that's why the content seems like they can keep doing the same thing almost forever, is because they take new things and repurpose it for the old thing, which is the red pill, and then they provide it to their audience. Sometimes Angry Man don't even say nothing. He just sits there, lets some woman on TikTok talk, and then afterwards, he's there with his little cigar, right? He's there with a little cigar. Pops out of the screen like he's watched somebody took his last a Twinkie, right? Right? That's Angry Man. He don't even have to talk. And people eat that shit up. All right. Now the YouTube Shorts is not the greatest in terms of like view wise and for your longer form content, but at least your channel can grow significantly. Just spam the YouTube Shorts. If you're gonna upload 9 videos, they might as well be just 9 shorts a day. It is what it is.
At this point, it's just like, it's whatever, man. It's whatever. And like, even though I'm being real and I'm being honest, I'm telling you how I really feel, people are still critiquing me, telling me I'm wrong in this live chat, bro. I'm wrong for wanting to excel. I'm wrong for wanting what I've worked hard for years and years and years and years and years. I shouldn't say anything.
That's not what they're saying. When people criticize you, it's often constructive. Okay, when people criticize me and say, "Duke, your audio sucks. You got to figure something out with that." That's a constructive criticism. I'm not sitting there taking it as, "Oh, these guys are just hating on me. Every time I do a show, they complain about the audio. God damn it," right? No, because they got a point. I want the show to be smooth because they're spending their time here that they don't really have to. So they're doing that. So I got to make sure things work, right? So these are the basics of it, right? So again, when you get criticisms, take it. It's constructive. If the ones that you feel as though it's not constructive, fine, leave it alone. But see how he's talking when it comes to criticism. Oh, even now I got some people you criticizing me. It just never stops. Yeah, that's the whole point. You're gonna get criticisms. That's life. All right, people who don't like what you're doing and people who like what you're doing, they're gonna criticize you. It's just how life works. You pretending that no one should criticize your content. Everybody should just love your content. You are either trying to build an echo chamber or you're crazy and you live in La La Land. Because that shit does not exist, especially online. The fuck are you talking about? See, there are people criticizing me right now. I got a video saying I quit, and there are people in the chat talking shit about me. Why? Bro, get real.
No, I should just. I don't know. I don't know what you lot think. Man, you out of here, bro. And this guy talking about he's lost his biggest super chat, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Do what the fuck you want to do, bro.
And you wonder why people stop following you. Somebody super chat you. They said, hey, my super chat got lost, and he's not even going to read it. You read the part after the super chat. Didn't even read the money they gave you. And now you're about to, ban them. That's crazy, bro. And you wonder why people think you're a jackass. That's crazy. Not even to have them call up and talk to him first. Just talk to him. You're not even going to try to reason. Just, you're gone. No respect to the audience, and you expect them to respect you. Very interesting.
This is what I'm saying. I think I've only got people that just hate me now. I honestly think that a lot of you lot just really dislike me, bro. You really hate me, bro. Like, that's what I really think.
Well, yeah, you think? Because you look at your attitude, bro. It's not likable. You just banned someone after they super chat you because you didn't like what they said. And what they said wasn't anything about you. They just said their super chat got lost. That's it. They reminded you, hey, can you read what I said? It could probably be important. Right? And you always say, I just feel like I got people here that just want, y'all just hate me. That's what it is. Yeah, it's nothing else. Y'all just hate me. It's like, bro, it's not that. It's not that at all. You are displaying attitudes right now that is warrant of people not liking you. This is why people don't like you. If you don't see it now, this is probably an indicator of something deeper that's going on mentally with you. Okay? We're just seeing a microcosm of it. Okay? So if you're not understanding why people don't like you, and you have this attitude about you with this arrogance, this undeserved, you got another thing. You got another thing coming, bro.
That's what I really think. I honestly think that, bro. Like, I put in so much work for so little
Here we
reward,
go,
bro.
Here we go.
Like, and it's just jarring. I'm actually angry now. Like, I'm actually angry, fam.
Wow.
And this guy's got goes. This guy wrote, let's all unsubscribe. LOL. Look what he wrote. This guy super chatted twice. What an idiot.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? People only give a crap when it comes to me. They only care when it's time to say something negative. When that other idiot, that guy that used to work with Pearl in the Grey area, yeah, that black guy, he made a video talking about why I don't like King Richez. That guy's on that guy don't get no views either.
Is this talking about King Richez?
That video he did is on. Let's see.
Is he talking about Sarah Garvey? He's got to be talking about Sarah Garvey. Hold up, let me look it up.
Last video he did, and he's talking about me. And these are people talking about me unprovoked.
What was the video he said? He says, why I don't like King Richez? Is that the title he said? Let me type that in. Why I don't like King Richez. It's Sarah Garvey. He's talking about Sarah Garvey, bro. Oh my God, this guy.
These people just talk about me for no reason, bro. Ram just brings me up for no reason. 14,000 views. The video he posted before that, 3.3. The video after, 1.2. But when he talked about me, why don't you like King Richez?
It's about 15,000 views now. Just to update.
14K. When I did a video talking about, what's it? About my girlfriend breaking up with me, how much views did that get? 10K. Because people only care. Bro, there was another YouTuber. What was it? The time when what's it? The whole Nick Fuentes debacle. Another tiny little hater YouTube channel. This guy, he gets good. I guess he gets decent views because people like to listen to hate and negativity. But then he did a video about me, and then, bro, that was like one of his biggest videos.
I wonder who he's talking about. I wonder who he's talking about, bro. He could be talking about me. I know, nigga, you ain't talking about me, nigga. I know you not talking about me. Because, listen, Sus Marquand video, just because, hey, your video at most did like, what, 12, 13,000 on this channel? Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Don't get me wrong, okay? And my average is like, what, 3,000 to 5,000 views? All right, I get it. It did. But, like, listen, don't get it twisted. My Sus Marquand videos get way more views, meaning Saint the Sinner, even when he's not trying, is better content than you. So stop it.
Most views.
What?
Like, that's crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. I just don't know.
Maybe you should take some time to figure it out. Soul search, There's a lot of people doing that nowadays.
People that say, bro, I don't know, fam. I don't even call people out. I don't do beef. I don't make videos. I don't do hit pieces on people. I don't do any of this crap, bro. But when people do it to me, everybody's coming to like the videos and laugh and, you know, call me all kinds of names and all of this crap.
I think that's all you're focusing on.
Mad. That's crazy, bro. And yeah, look, I see someone said 85,000 subscribers isn't small. I feel you, but like, bro, like, you gotta understand, bro. Like, I've been doing this thing for years, fam. I've been doing this thing for years, bro. And I've seen a lot of people come after me and then blow up around me. Like, do you understand how disheartening that is? That like, you could be doing something, yeah, and then you can have all these people come around you, and then they just excel way past you, and then you're just still there, still trying to grind slowly, like.
Bro, how do you think Rollo Tomasi felt when Fresh and Fit bodied them in numbers? How do you think Donnie Boy felt when Fresh and Fit surpassed them? And the thing is, we clown Fresh and Fit all the time on this channel, but the one thing we won't take away from him, minus Fresh, because we could always take that away from him. All right, the one thing we can't take away for the most part from Myron is that they work. He works. Believe it or not, he works. I mean, I can criticize him all day, but that's the one thing I you got to commend. They work. They put in the effort. So when you're looking at people who are doing or they're getting successful, oftentimes you're not even seeing the work they put in. You're just seeing the outcomes. So how about you stop paying attention to what these guys are doing and start paying attention to what you need to be doing?
Bro, it is very disheartening. Very extremely disheartening, bro. I tell you, when I was happiest in life, I was happy when I was playing football, bro. That's when I was the most happiest.
Go back to doing that.
American football, when I was still in college, that was the happiest time of my life. This is not really it, bro. Like, it's not.
Wait, hold on. Did this guy just said his happiest moment was back in college? So basically, you're telling us you peaked. Is that what you're telling us? College was it? Was the peak King Richez, and that's why you have to come to YouTube, because college was the best days, right? So you got what to live out your glory days. You got to go back to college or go back, bro. What are you talking about? Get out of here. You're in the real world now. You ain't in college, okay? You ain't in that stuff. If you want to go play semi-pro, go play semi-pro or go play arena football. All right, I got buddies who are doing that right now in Canada. They're not making money, but they are getting hurt pretty fucking bad. So if you want to go ahead and do that, go do that. But you talking about college and shit, like, you peaked. What are you doing right now? It's a question. And right now, it ain't about shit.
In my ideal world, I would have played pro football, bro. I would have played pro football. I wouldn't have been doing YouTube.
Bro, you can still get there. Now. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm capping. I'm capping on that. You might not do that, bro. I think you might too.
Anybody
might
that's
be too
ever
old.
worked hard on something for years and years and years, you know how it feels if it's not working out. And another thing is that
he said, for someone who's worth it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy's so pathetic, bro. You know what happens to people who are determined and they got motivation is if they work hard on something and it doesn't work out for them, you try again. It's that simple. Oh my fucking god, bro. Okay, you sitting there comparing yourself to others, knowing full well you don't even have the same work ethic. That's kind of weird, bro.
And another thing is that, again, this is why, you know, all these people, they can say what they want about Just Pearly Things, but at the end of the day, she's the only person that really put in an effort to help me do anything on this YouTube thing, bro. The real effort, bro. Like, not just lip service.
That's exactly why you're on YouTube complaining about how you want to quit, because all of the support that Pearl gave you, right? All this, you even right now to this day, your channel's falling apart. You're depressed and on the verge of quitting, and you still can't denounce Pearl. She didn't help you, nigga. You're about to quit. What help? What, did she help you finally realize YouTube wants your thing? Is that what she helped you realize, that maybe you should play football and stick to that instead of being a content creator? What help did Pearl give you? Just be honest. This is why people are looking at you weird, bro. You refuse to be honest about the situation. When it came down to the Fuentes and your girl, the same thing. When it came down to calling out Pearl, when she was being racist, the same thing. You're spineless, bro. Wake up. The sooner you realize that, the better. Take charge. You can't be motivated if you don't know how to take charge. Carpe diem, seize the day. You're not doing any of that, my boy.
Not just minor, oh yeah, when I feel like it. So you lot can say what you like about her or that platform and the people that work over there. I don't really give a shit. Don't care about you lot's opinion about her, because you don't know these people in real life. And a lot of the people that you lot kiss their asses and you all up underneath them, a lot of them people you don't know how real they are either. So what are you really talking about? See, this is the issue. I've been thinking about this element from even when, I was thinking about all of this before when everyone was locked in lockdown. Yeah. While I was doing the shows with Just Pearly Things, and even till now, like this, it's the same consistent pattern, bro. I still never really got that same level of like progression that I saw people around me was getting. It didn't matter if I was on my own. It didn't matter if I was working with JPT. It didn't matter, bro. Like it was still slow. And it's just it's annoying. It's annoying, bro. Really annoying, fam. Now all these people are probably gonna come out and have to be happy. They're gonna have something to say about me. They're gonna laugh. All of this. Do you know how people are just so evil because they're so happy when somebody doesn't feel good or they feel down. Especially me, I've noticed. One of these hater channels can go and make a video. King Richez is a sellout. King Richez says this type of women is better looking than this type of women.
Nigga, whoa! Whoa! See, now you're coming after my integrity, all right? And when it comes to my integrity, all right, we gotta call integrity. All right, when it comes to my integrity, I have to defend it because you are a sellout, my boy. And you did say that shit you said about black women. Matter of fact, I so have conveniently found this video that kind of looks like you. I mean, it definitely resembles you to a T. All right, and giving your bullshit opinions about black women. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Probably not good looking, like, and
Hold up, we gotta play the whole thing.
Enter live bitches before in his voice.
You're brutally honest, and you take an honest look at in the world, and you look at the average black chick you see walking around. She's probably not good looking, like, and yeah,
he's saying the average, meaning pretty much every girl you see out there who's black, she's not good looking. That's what he's saying, because he's not saying the stunning ones or the black supermodels or black women for certain regions or from certain states or things like. He's not saying. He says average, and we know that most people fall in the average category. You, me, and Dupree, we're all in the average category. Okay, so he's basically talking about all black women. They're ugly. They're not attractive. And then he wants to fast forward and complain about, why am I getting so much hate? Let's take a look. Oh, hey, chat, if you haven't sponsored the show by now, please make sure you've done so, okay? The sponsorship is in the like button below the screen. Go ahead and sponsor the show right now, because we're going to play some more of this degenerate shit that this guy has said, and we're going to remind him why people don't like him, okay? Listen, this is your own words coming back to haunt you, not anybody else's.
have to just be real about it.
Oh, let's be real.
Right. And this was a lot of what a lot of people said in the comments under that video. They were saying that, a lot of black chicks just ain't good looking. That's why a lot of black guys are going elsewhere, going to other races of women.
More for me.
And, there's other factors, as in, like, a lot of black chicks having bad attitude, being overweight, etc., etc. But, that really stuck out to me because, when I do just like take an observation of like the average black chick you see, like for instance, if you see 100 black chicks in a day, how many of those chicks are like a 7, a 7 or above? Like, it's not really that many, bro. I think it is a unique problem, or an exclusive problem to black people and black men in particular.
Wow.
Because the average black chick walking around is not pretty, bro.
Wow.
I don't know what time it is.
Yo, this shit is crazy. I'm sorry. This is harsh. This is harsh. Listen, I forgot to put a disclaimer. I'm sorry, chat. If you please, I'm sorry, but this is his words. right? While he's crying on YouTube, no, we got to remind you who he is. All right. So some of you guys are probably like, oh, throughout this live stream, I mean, it's been an hour, 34 minutes so far. All right. And y'all are saying, dude, come on, you're harsh. You're very harsh with this one. You got to dial it back. All right. Really? Is it really though? See, a lot of people I'm harsh on. It's not that I actually hate him or anything like that. I don't care for him, right? I give them the energy they gave out into the world. So when I watch videos like this, I just respond with the same energy. And clearly they don't like it. Okay. But this is harsh, and y'all need to listen to this. Matter of fact, before we even get back to the video, y'all, we gonna play this in entirety, all right? And the reason why is so we don't take him out of context, but also because he is gonna go on into that live stream we were just watching and explain how much he hasn't hurt anyone, said anything bad or mean to anyone, how he's just this innocent little victim. Again, this is a common thing with these people. Like when they get criticized, they play victim. Y'all are the biggest victims I've ever seen in my life. Like I mean that with everything in my body, bro. Y'all are victims. All right. You can shame beta males or blue collar. What it's not blue collar, it's blue pill dudes, right? You can shame blue pill dudes, you can shame liberal men, you can shame all these different people. But y'all, bro, y'all guys, bro, y'all some softies, real softies. Y'all some snowflakes. So again, more of these things, I'd say these guys are the opposite side of the same coin. Okay, when they go after snowflakes on the far left, all right, they're the same snowflakes. Don't get it twisted. All right, they're just masquerading as tough guys. You've been warned.
Wherever you're listening from, yeah. But if you go outside now, yeah, well, not now because it's right here in the UK, it's like 1:30 in the morning on a Sunday night. But tomorrow, yeah, do this experiment. Whether you're a man or woman, whoever you are listening, yeah, you just go outside and you count every black chick that you walk past or you see, right? And make a tally, yeah, of how many black chicks you see and how many of them is actually pretty in the face. In the face. Forget about their boobs, forget about the fat ass, forget about all of that. Just look at their face, bro. How many of them are actually pretty, bro? It's not that many, bro. It's not that many, bro. Like, and I swear it's the truth, bro. It's just the truth. It's the fucking truth, man. Even with that being said, a lot of these girls, their saving grace is just their bum. Like, if they didn't have a big bum, a lot of these girls are fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them are just fucked. Like, because they're not really like pretty in the face, and you know, all ethnicities of women can have big boobs and shit like that. Like, that's not exclusive to no ethnicity. So, you know, a lot of times, like, black chicks have the stereotype of having nice bodies, but really it's just, oh, she's got a fat ass, like she got a fat ass, all that shit. But even now, bruv, like, at the end of the day, a lot of white girls have got big bums now. A lot, bruv. Even where I live, which is like a normal, traditional, you know, outside of London, white area, even a lot of these white girls, they just got big booties, like, and I don't know how they're doing it, bruv. They're evolving, bruv. So even that little advantage or whatever that a lot of these black girls has, they don't really have it anymore. How many of the black girls are actually good looking like that? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a lot of times you will see like good looking, you know, black dudes, and you'll see them with a girl, a black chick, who's not really that good looking. That's the average.
Isn't it interesting that he can find men to be attractive, but not black women?
Like, I'm sorry to say it like this.
It's because the red pill's gay. It's extremely gay. Glassy Eyes, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Your super chat was so like convenient. I had to leave it up here actually for most of this video, right? Because it makes sense. I hope all the black women he dissed on Pearl are getting a laugh. Hey, black ladies, my black ladies in the chat, shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Are y'all having a good laugh right now? Let me know by putting a 1. All my black ladies in the chat, if you are having a good time right now, let's go ahead and support Glassy Eye's statement and put a 1 in the chat right now, okay? Because if you are getting a good laugh out of this guy, Let's get that one in right now. She says, also glasses and a hoodie. He's not connecting with his audience. Standoffish much? Facts. Absolute facts, right? We don't even know how he's feeling right now, right? Like, oh, you expect us to feel sorry for you, buddy. Yeah, but you got the glasses on, so we don't even know what to think. You're just trying to pretend like everything's okay while you're telling us it's not okay. You're giving us mixed signals, bro. I don't know how to feel, so we just gonna clown you because that's at least make sure we feel something and we feel joy, and that's always a good thing, right? And don't say, oh, I do my live streams like this, because when you dissing black women, oh, you have no problem letting people see them eyes. You got no problem with that.
A lot of black girls are just not pretty, like, but the average, the fucking average, bro, is not looking good, bro. It's not fucking good, man. With us black guys now, oh no. All we care about all we care about is if the girl's got a fat ass. You know, is the girl got a fat ass? That's
as a black man, that's not true. We do not represent him, okay? Because black men, we do not cheat, guaranteed.
all we care about. You know what I'm saying? Because we know subconsciously, we know that the likelihood of us getting a very, very pretty black girl to Western standards is not high. So we subconsciously tell ourselves to disregard the face. That's what I've realized. But yeah, like it's mad. Like it's actually bonkers. Like we are the only race of men that have to think like that.
This is an example of a colonized mindset to judge black women by Western standards,
That's crazy.
meaning a black woman is only pretty if she has features of a white woman. Black men are so powerless and weak-minded that they're not even in a position. They're attracted to.
Listen, the one thing I don't agree with this lady saying, I don't think black men are powerless and weak-minded. I think the likes of him are powerless and weak-minded. But what happens is, because the internet's such a big-ass matrix, they go online and masquerade as strong men, falsely misleading a bunch of other dudes out there. So I don't believe that, because I'm a black man and I got strength for days, baby. Do you trust? Oh, you best believe I got strength for days. All right. So we do. That's why we have the power. All right, to go against what this loser is doing. All right, because we're not all the same. There are black dudes like him that think the way he thinks, but that I think genuinely is because he does not see himself as a attractive person. That's just basically what it is. It's all self-hate. So that's where I disagree with this lady talking. But let's get back to this video. I'm sick of this dude talking about, women like that. Again, society, and this is what I like. I can't stand with these people. Like, you got to understand something, man. If you're dating out of your race, all right, if you're unwilling to even defend black women, or at least make sure you're not dissing your own type of women, why do you think we're not surprised you couldn't even protect your white girlfriend from Nick Fuentes? If you could look how you're talking to black about your own women right now, and you're surprised your girl left you, you couldn't even defend her against a white guy. You're supposed to be protector. You can't even. So you dissing black women. Okay, fine. You think you can go over to the white women and things are gonna be great, right? You couldn't even defend them, bro. You got real problems. That's what all this is. Like, I'm getting serious with you, bro. You got real problems. You need to fix whatever's going on in here. All right. Something ain't right. You got to talk to somebody or do something with somebody. I don't know. All right. But something's not right. If you can look at your own women and say the crap that you're saying, all right, not even just have a general respect because you have a mother you came out of who looks like you. All right. How do you think you're gonna go to other races and treat their women? Right? You think you date an Asian girl and you're gonna protect her? You couldn't even take your Italian girlfriend. You're crazy, bro. Your actions of how you treat your people reflects how you treat everyone else. Remember that, you fucking idiot.
Oh, tens of thousands of views, tens of thousands. If I put out a video, a motivational video, I'll show you what I'm doing, how I'm eating, how I'm training, how I'm working on my business, how I'm getting my mind right, how I'm getting closer to God, all of these kind of things. You lot don't give a crap. Like, bro, if I don't do a live stream or I post a video, that won't even get 1,000 views, bro. Now, let me tell you this, across my channel, yeah, I'm getting a lot of views across the channel, but you gotta understand, that's 6 years of work, bro. Of course, I'm gonna get millions of views because I've got 6 years of videos.
You can't get 1,000 views, nigga. You can't get a. Oh Lord, how many subs you got? Hold up. Look. Oh shit. Flacco says don't leave. He said don't leave. Leave the red pill. Nobody watch red pill content no more. That's where you're wrong, Flacco. And I like Flacco. Shout out to Flacco showing support, right? And Flacco, that's why I got respect for Flacco. Flacco always be showing love, right? Look, he got in the super chat. Are you gonna read Flacco's super chat, bro? I bet you he probably won't even read it. This fucking ingrate. Look at him, right? But yeah, no, shout out to Flacco because Flacco actually spits facts, right? But he needs to work on some of those facts he be spitting, right? Especially when it comes to Sus Marquardt in that interview he did. That was horrible. You got to research. My man's not worth $100 million. I'd be surprised if he was worth $10,000. All right, where's his sub count? Oh, hold up, 85,000 subscribers. So this one got 11,000 views. So you got 85,000 subscribers and you're struggling to get 1,000 views in a video. This is pathetic. Like, this is pathetic, bro. That's crazy. You got 85,000 subs and you're barely getting 1,000 views per video. You got to switch up your content. You could stay in the red pill. And that's where I would disagree with Flacco. You can stay in the red pill, right? Because these incels need content. Like, listen, chat. See, some of y'all who are day ones, y'all understand how visceral these guys can get. They're very, very attached to their red pill overlord content creators. He just has to figure out a smart way to tap into the market. I'm not going to help you with that. That's on you to figure out. And it's definitely not copying Fresh and Fit's flow. Copying and flow is not going to get you there. Saint the Sinner tried, he couldn't pull it off. Ironically, it's the white guys that did it. So the whatever podcast, which is weird. But even though the way they're doing it, it's a little bit different because a lot of the stuff you notice is toned down. Even Adam Sosnick, I would say he's doing something similar. Actually, I'll say he's a lot similar, but it's just him. That's the major difference, right? Him, and he's got a studio. But he's a little bit more dialed back, right? That's why Donnie Boy doesn't want to go on there anymore, right? But hey, Donnie, compared to Fresh and Fit that you like very much, Adam is still platformed as a partner, not like your boys who are not. Okay, so you got to understand treating people with respect and not being not resulting to cheap tricks like yelling at people or bringing in super hot chicks to fluff your numbers. All right, that's gonna go a long way, believe me. But I mean, a lot of these guys, they want that quick fame or that quick shoot to the moon. It's not gonna work that way, my boy. A lot of times this YouTube shit is just a grind. It is what it is, and it's whatever you classify as a grind. And that's how I know you see. Listen, chat. Before I even play this, listen. This is how I know a lot of these YouTubers who claim like they did. Oh my God, yeah, we're red pill. This is how you live your life, and I have all the answers and whatnot. This is what I mean. Where A, they don't have it together, and B, they're not cut out for this because they're expecting a quick, fast, ready to go fame, iteration, support, and sometimes it does happen, right? But when you look underneath some of this on the surface for some of these guys, less Fresh and Fit and whatnot, right? They actually put in the work. This dummy thinks he can just come in and just steal the same success because he copied it word for word. You can't do that, bro. That's not how that works. There are gonna be times where you're gonna have to grind. And if you think this is something that's easy, it is what it is. But if you listen, what this is telling me, you depend on this. And that's a problem. You see what I'm saying, chat? You see what I'm getting at? You depend on this. That's a problem. Okay? Y'all talking about, oh, I live my life this and free and whatnot. The fact that y'all going so hard at this, right? Okay, I get it. I grind too on YouTube. I edit videos. I come live and I do long streams, right? Pause. I just remember that. Time out. Pause. I do not come live. I am here live with you. Let's rephrase that. But still, right? That's a grind for me, but I also know I have a real world life. All right. So I have to grind over there too. I got stuff to do over there. So this right here, it's like, it's cool, but like I've budgeted time for this. Okay. But if you are saying, "Oh, I worked 6 years, I put my whole heart and soul through it. I sold my soul to the devil." Okay, that white bitch got everything. I got nothing. All right. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my, listen, Pearl with them contracts took everything, my bro. You weren't making money. I mean, think about it, bro. She was posting clips that you would later post on your channel, but she posted first. And she keeps 100% of the deal. Come on, bro. you're not getting anything. All right. So you coming out here screaming and hollering and whatever, the crying and whatnot. Bro, listen, if this is what you're depending on and you're this desperate for it, either take the time to focus on the content or just leave it entirely and get a real job. I think Amazon is hiring. Okay, maybe you can get like $23 an hour. You could piss in a bottle, throw it out the window because you don't want to get caught with that bottle. Now, Amazon will penalize you. So, I mean, it's a great gig for some people, and you got the muscles, right? You can move some boxes. Go ahead and swing the boxes. All right, so you can do what you gotta do, bro. All right, but if you ain't ready, if you're treating YouTube as your life, which you shouldn't. Okay, it's not a business. I don't care what anybody says. You make money from it, great. All right. And Fresh and Fit making $1.5 million in Super Chat. That's not a joke. Money, that's a real money. Okay. But still, bro, this stuff can end. It's not solid. At the end of the day, you're on somebody else's platform. That's all I gotta say about that. But it's just so fascinating when these guys get demonetized or they lose motivation, like this clown over here. All of a sudden, you see the desperation. All of a sudden, you're like, oh my God, Fresh and Fit. Oh my God, we're losing everything. No, you just got departnered. What happened? I thought you guys were already high value men. So why are you crying about being departnered? You shouldn't cry about that. You're high value men. You got 19 real estate properties. You shouldn't be crying because you got departnered. You got Pearl. She gets departnered. Buy my merch. Women shouldn't vote. Please buy this. I'm gonna go bankrupt pretty soon. I can't afford all this. It's daddy's money. Please buy my t-shirt. I'm bankrupt. This guy loses motivation. I quit. I'm done. I don't know if y'all not watching my shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Like all y'all are just folding so easily. So easily. Fix your real world life before you come out here talking to other people. God damn.
But as far as I can see, like, I don't know. You lot just don't. You lot don't. You're not supporting, bro. You lot don't support what I do. And this is from day one. This is from the beginning, bro. Like, I can't even get 1,000 of you to hit the like button. I can't get 1,000 of you out of 85,000 people. When I post a video or do a live stream, I can't get 1,000 of you to hit the like button. That's crazy. And all these people say, "Oh yeah, do the podcast show, bro. And when is the next podcast show? Oh yeah, do this election video. Do this, do that. Talk about that, bro. You don't, bro. I'm not an idiot."
Yeah, you are, bro. You're fucking stupid.
Another thing, I really can't stand being in the UK as well. I don't really like
Nah.
like being in the UK.
No. Stay your ass over there. Stay your ass over. We don't need this. No. Now we got Pearl moving back, and you? No. Hey, anybody in the UK right now, please keep him. Keep him over there. Don't let no. As a representative of the United States of America, all right. I say, and I speak for everyone here, and I mean it. Those who are American, let's put the American flag in here. All right. Listen. I support him staying in the UK. As an ambassador to this, you stay your ass over there. We don't need more of you. All right. Okay. Go join Austin Holman in wherever country he's in Southeast Asia. Okay. Go have fun. All right. Live your life. Okay. But stay your ass away from here. Ain't nothing for you out here. Trust me. Ain't nothing for you out here.
I don't like the attitudes. I don't like the way it is over here. The nepotism in the UK is very, very real. But anyone who doesn't know what nepotism is when, actually, let me get the actual definition of that word. Let me not mess up the definition. Nepotism, the practice among those with power or influence or favoring relatives, friends, or associates, especially by giving them jobs. All right. So what I mean by using the word nepotism is that in the UK, it's very cliquey. It's all cliquey. Right? You know, when people say it's not about what you know, but who you know, that's very, very true. Right? Now, I've got a lot of mates. I know a lot of people know me. But in terms of like this kind of YouTube, social media influencer type thing, I don't really know much people.
Lonely.
And the people that I do,
I am
kind
so
of know,
lonely.
they don't openly
I got
support what I'm doing like
nobody.
that.
I'm on my
Like, they're cool
own.
and everything, but they don't openly support what I'm doing. And they will openly support each other, you know, maybe because, like, you know, I've got the stigma of like red pill or whatever, he's misogynist or whatever. So they don't want that on their brand. And I can understand that. Yeah. But it's just annoying. It's just jarring. It's just jarring.
Listen. Poetic Flacco's in your chat right now. Why don't you talk to him? Bring him up. Y'all have a conversation. You could literally turn this into a bigger content than what it is right now, right? Have a conversation, right? I thought I saw Myron lurking about in there too as well. How do I close this? By the way, I don't know how to close this off. Hold up, but like still, bro, you got valid people in your chat. Reach out to them. All right, you talk about, oh my God, I know big people, but they won't shout me out like they shout other people out. Maybe those people don't really give a fuck about you. Maybe you should stop hanging out with them or caping for them. If they're not supporting you, then fuck them. Stick with the people who are giving you support. Like, I don't get why this is so hard of a concept for you to digest. So you know content creators who have a lot of influence and can get you to the next level, and they're not shouting you out, but they're shouting other people around them out. Do you really know them then? Like, honestly, do you know them? Then they're not your friends. They were never your friends. They're all just YouTube niggas. Oh, wait, time out. Except for Donnie Boy, okay? Because he managed to get a bunch of these YouTubers to go to his wedding. I don't know if he tricked them or he actually, like, that was weird. Like, but he may have YouTube friends in real life, but you don't, okay? So you got to figure some things out.
It's just such a small niche that is so like narrow and one-dimensional. You know, if you're not talking about football as in soccer, or if you're not like some kind of UK drill rapper dude, then no one don't really give a crap. And that's it.
Is UK drill rap really that it? Yeah, I mean, listen. I'm just saying, y'all ain't got nothing on America, all right? Come on now. New York is coming out with some pretty crazy shit. So come on now. When we talk about UK drill rap, what's happening? What y'all doing over there? What y'all doing over there in UK drill rap? That's got to be interesting.
You know, no one really care about nothing else. And I've always said that. I've said that for a long time ago. It's always been like that in the UK, and I'm really tired of it. Not to mention, like, I don't really, dating in the UK is just pretty much just not really worth it, to be honest, in my opinion.
He's saying it's not worth it.
Low. It's whatever, bro. Do you know another thing that gets on my nerves about YouTube? Everybody's wants to try and correct me all the time.
So what?
You guys, bro, like, I'm starting to really get sick and tired of people coming to my channels to try and correct me. People always trying to look for ways to correct me. Oh, actually, there's a better way of saying that, bro. Like, shut up. Don't try and correct me, bro. I don't want your correction.
Boom. Okay, then stop crying for help. Then why you out here crying? Why do I even need to care about you? Right? I don't need you to correct me. What I'm doing is fine. Okay. I guess you're then sit there with your I quit self. I guess everything's cool. You don't need correction. Bro, what? Listen, you got to learn how to take criticism, bro. Like, listen, you're not too big for that. If someone disagrees with you in the chat, call them out and ask why, and then bring them up and have a conversation with them. That's how it's supposed to be. And then we'll see whose ideas work out. You're supposed to have a conversation at the end of the day. But here we understand more about your mentality and how you think. You're not ready for YouTube. You're like a child, a toddler. Don't correct me. Don't correct me. You get me? It's like, dude, that's part of the problem, bro. That is part of the problem. And any one of those criticisms these guys are trying to correct you on, it could probably something that could help your channel, right? I go back and forth with my chat because they got valid points. And sometimes if they want to challenge me, I bring them up. CJOJ, Alicia, John. Let's talk about it. But over here, you're not trying to have a conversation. You just want people to love you. You want to build a platform where people adore you and they watch you because, you know, you're you and everything's all great with you, right? And you don't really have to try as much to really actually get to know them or know the people you're really dealing with or the audience you're building. No. You're doing this for you. This is about you. And you wonder why no one's watching you. Like, I don't know why this is so hard. These are the kind of people that fail. And also, these are the kind of people you don't want to be very successful very fast. Because the narcissism, the lack of accountability, all of that is going to go with, and it's going to magnify. He's going to be another giant brat or Aiden Ross. You need to fix your issues right now. You got a lot of mental shit you got to work through. That's why nothing is working out. Freaking weirdo. Antonio, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Says King Richez failed to compete with the legendary YouTubers like Fresh and Fit and KS, but lost. He reminds me of Hafiz, who got exposed by Coach Adams. Yeah. Listen, Hafiz's exposure was leaning too hard into the red pill and not being himself. When he leaned too far into the red pill, that's what got him. Because when Fresh and Fit were blown up, I could tell Hafiz was feeling it. Because Hafiz had a video where he was doing the exact same shit King Richard was doing. Why my video's not going up? Certain people are blowing up, but certain people are... We knew what you were talking about, Hafiz. I knew what you were... Hey, listen. Maybe you were being too subliminal. I knew who you were talking about. Y'all remember that? Fresh and Fit were blowing up, and the roommates were the Fresh and Fit, technically before Fresh and Fit, right? But the more respectable version, right? I would watch the roommates. I would actually engage with their content. They had some big celebrities on, right? But when Fresh and Fit started to have their blow up, here comes the roommates. And they even copped their flow. They went to a podcast style where they started having people in the studio. Y'all saw the cheap stuff, fell for it, hook, line, sinker, and then wondering why it didn't work now. Why your channel sucks, why no one wants to watch you. Because then the people you're trying to chase down at the time weren't the people you wanted long term. So when you really wanted to do what you wanted to do, the people you have saturating your platform didn't want to fuck with it no more. So they just go back to the real deal, which is Fresh and Fit. This is why they're not going anywhere and the red pill ain't dying. Understand. And y'all not getting it. Y'all thought you just come in, pick it up off their cheap views, not knowing that these audience, at least they know what the original is. And y'all not it. They'll watch you as like a snack. That's about it. But don't think you got any real followers. That's why building a real audience base takes time. Sometimes people are going to subscribe. Sometimes people are going to unsubscribe. And it's going to be based on what you say. But it's got to be true to you. Because the people that stay, they're going to stay no matter what because you're being you. You don't have to lean a certain way. You don't have to act a certain way. You could be you and let them niggas go. But you have a base now. That's why certain people, they can be smaller than you, but they'll have a consistent viewership of views because they speak from the heart. You don't. You're trying to be someone you're not. And Fresh and Fit, don't think they got a swell sweet either. It's not so sweet over there. The moment that whole podcast with the girl stopped, ain't nobody watching their good content that is supposed to be motivational and financial. Ain't nobody watching that shit. We see the average. They get like 4,000 views, maybe 5,000 the maximum if they get like a Andrew Tate lawyer on. But their main show are the girls. So Fresh and Fit are no better. If the girls in Miami or Brickell decide, you know what, fuck it, we boycotting the podcast or we girl cotton the vodka. Is that what they call it? A girl cot, right? I know that's not a real term, but still, we're boycotting the podcast, right? No females. They stuck with their normal shows, not the after hour shows. Fresh and Fit are not gonna survive. So y'all got suckered for the cheap views. You built an audience off of sand, and now they're not sticking with you. I don't get why they don't see this. The slower, longer growth is the right way to go. Because you never know when your time's going to come. And before you know it, that 30,000 subs can go to 1 million. Because all of a sudden, YouTube just exposed you. It could be on accident or on purpose to a whole bunch of people that actually thinks like you. Because remember, it's an algorithm game. There are a lot of people that think like you out there in the world. 7 billion. More than enough to go around. You just got to grind till you find that. And you not really do the work. So why you sit here complaining? I'm sorry I have to go that in, chat. I'm sorry. Maybe I was too harsh. But he needs to understand this because clearly he's got mental problems. I'm serious with you. He sounds like he sounds like a child. I gotta get. I'm talking to you like if I was talking to my kid, and I'm probably younger than you. That's what's sad. Let's get back to this shit show, bro. I'm all for. We're 30 minutes into this. I'm all for this. I am all for this. You need to learn the hard way, bro.
Sometimes I get comments from people writing they feel that they're correcting me, but they're basically saying what I just said. But they want to correct me, or you get the backhanded compliments. You know, oh yeah, I could do that so easily, but yeah, that's good work, bro. Like, shut up.
Look how mad he is. He's just so you can tell he's mad at the audience. The fake ones he built. You're just mad at them, but you should be mad at yourself.
I'm just sick and tired of this, bro. Like, I'm just really sick and tired, bro. Like, I just don't really feel. I'm just losing motivation, bro, and it's making me angry. It's making me upset, and it's making me depressed as well.
Be depressed at yourself, bro. You caused this.
I'm just being honest, fam. I don't get like people never do or make any kind of reaction videos to any of my content in any kind of positive light.
We're reacting to it.
Reaction videos to my content, period.
No. We're reacting to it. How desperate is this guy? Well, no one's reacting to my videos. Please react to me. I need traction. Please react to me. Hey, you got it, bro. I mean, the last time this channel gave you attention was when you couldn't even call out Pearl for the obvious blunder she made with Nick Fuentes. So, I mean, I guess that was notable. Well, congratulations, you're in the news again. So, I mean, that's so. Oh my God, that is so cringe, chat. He's like, please react to me. Why? Hey, you with the channel there. Please, I see you. You get me, yeah? Please react to my channel. Why are you not reacting to my channel? Bro, you're a fucking victim. Oh my God, you're the ultimate victim. He's practically begging people to react to him. Now I feel bad doing this video. Yo, wow. Oh my God. Yo. Nah, I've oh, man. Nah, he said, people aren't making positive reaction videos about me. Then he says, well, people aren't reacting to me, period. Hey, listen, bro. Chat, what do you say to that? This is so sad. This is actually really sad. I feel bad. It's like, yo, I don't feel, I mean, I do feel bad because I'm human, but like at the end of the day, there's this clip over here. So, I mean, come on. You seize your planet and whatnot. You know how the saying goes. But listen, dog, I'm only hard on you because you're Nigerian. Just understand that. That's all love. Even though you're second generation, this all love, bro. But you need to hear this because clearly you don't want people around you telling you this, especially the way you're treating your fans right now. You don't even want them to tell you what's going on. Somebody's got to. So he's at the point where he's begging for reactions. Yo, I never thought I'd see the day. Let me play that. Let me run that back.
In any kind of positive light, or people don't do reaction videos to my content, period. I've done 100.
Hold up, bro. Hold up, dog. Come on, now. What's going on? You need a shoulder to cry on.
I don't get like people don't never.
You're gonna be good, bro.
People never do or make any kind of reaction videos to any of my content in any kind of positive light, or people don't do reaction videos to my content, period.
Oh my God.
I've done 105 shows.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
105 podcast shows. I've done podcasts where I was with Just Pearly Things, and I've done podcasts where I've been on my own. Yeah, independent, which I am. Yeah, and I'm happy to be independent.
Oh yeah, how's that working
Right?
out?
Being independent is not the reason why I'm doing this video.
Oh, is it? Oh no.
I
Okay.
actually like
Okay.
being completely independent.
Oh,
But
okay.
what I'm saying is,
Bruh, you said that with a lot of confidence. Yeah, choke on that shit. Choke on that, nigga. You know everything that came out of your mouth in the past 2 seconds was a goddamn lie. Choke on it. You regret it, nigga. Admit it. What are you lying? Look at this nigga. He can't even. Hold up. What did he say? Hold up.
I've been on my own. Yeah, independent, which I am. Yeah, and I'm happy to be independent.
Are you?
Right? Being independent is not the reason why I'm doing this video.
Oh, is
at
it?
all.
Oh no.
I actually like being completely independent. But what I'm saying is,
You miss Pearly. Come on, you don't like the independent shit. Freedom is too much. You can't be free. I gotta go back to. I need a plantation. I can't do this. I'm saying I like being independent. I need structure. Look at me. Pearl dropped me and I'm falling apart. I'm quitting out. Bro. This video came out after you were independent. All right. And your channel has been dying a slow death and you've done nothing to revive it. Okay. Admit it. You going on your own is hard for you. So remember when you ridiculed us for building our platform and not needing $1 million investments in studios or $100,000 in this and that and whatnot? When you ridiculed us, you were lording all that fancy studios, all your fancy guests. Now you're back on your own. And the moment you're back on your own, your girlfriend leaves you, and now you're getting ready to quit YouTube. You're doing a 2-hour live stream, going in on your followers for not giving you enough views, but you haven't even given them a real reason to. And now you expect us to believe that you enjoy your independence? Choke on them fucking words, bro. How does it fucking taste? You sound crazy. Even your body doesn't agree with your mouth. You like being independent, my ass. You need a lot more work, bro. Being honest with you, you need a lot more work. You're kind of guy that needs structure. You don't even, you seem like the person, you remember, we all hung out with that kind of guy, you know, that has potential, but just, you know, don't really do shit, right? You really got to push him to move along. He's that guy, right? You have potential, but you're not doing anything with it, mainly because you think too highly of yourself, yet so much you're not even willing to put in a real work because you think you're too good for that. You don't know the grind a lot of these guys do to do that. Instead, you want to start from the top. You want to have the nice podcast, the good studios. Think about it. When you went on your month's hiatus before you found Pearl, I'm starting to believe Pearl helped revive your shit. Because while she was in the UK, she was looking for content creators to pad her little studio and willing to do stuff. And you had the numbers at the time. You just needed the motivation. And that was her. The studio, the new guests, the lights, the editing. All you had to do was show up. That's all you had to do. You were willing to sign off 70% of your earnings because that's all you needed. Fast forward now, YouTube done cracked out on Pearl. She ain't got no money. She's leaving the UK. You're back on your own. And all of a sudden, voila, motivation lost again. And you're back on YouTube crying. This is your personality, bro. You need a lot. You need inner work. Before you come out here trying to motivate people and doing your little motivation shit, that's why it's not working. Because people can tell you're not a motivated man. People can tell. That's why it's not working on them. And they're not watching you because you're not motivated, boy. So how about you go in there, go work on yourself, and deal with the problems you have up here by dialing back the pride and arrogance. Humble yourself. You're no better than your audience. Their time spending here could be easily spent elsewhere. And you guys don't appreciate that. You take them for granted. So this is what happens. And not only that, you build an audience off sand. They're not people that you really even want. They're just cheap views because they followed a bigger trend like Fresh and Fit. You try to be that. Yeah, you got the residue. Same thing with pro. You got the residue, but look at all those subs. Look at all 85,000 of them. Look at them. Look at that. 85,000 of them. And you can barely get 1,000 people to watch a video? You know why? Because they're watching the real deal. So you need to spend time figuring out who you are before you can come out here on YouTube motivating other people, before you can come out on YouTube even thinking about building content. Because that's the only way you're going to last. You don't have it in you to be consistent, and you know it.
I've done like well over 100 shows with lots of viral moments, right? And people seldom do reaction, like big people, big YouTubers, people that you know, they don't really do reaction videos to my stuff. They'll do reaction videos to the usual suspects, but not to my podcast. Nah. Don't want to give him too much light.
People don't owe you shine. It's not their job is to give you clout. So even if you're grinding and you know you're working, if Fresh and Fits are your boy and they're not giving you clout, it's not their job to give you clout. Maybe when you outpace them and they come to you, that's fine. Maybe you can reach out to them. If they don't want to reach out to you, that's fine too. But you need to learn to depend on yourself. And this is where a lot of insecurities is coming from. This is why you're lashing out. You don't trust yourself, bro. You trust the lights, the editing, the studios, the guests. You trust all that because it's stuff that it's easy for you to do. But when you're out in the woods, you're out in the wilderness by yourself, you can't trust yourself. That's the problem. So it's not their job to give you shine. That's not their goal. The whole goal for them is to do what they're going to do to give them money. Because at the end of the day, you're still a competition. At the end of the day, this guy's just sitting and waiting for people to give him clout. What a sad display of just. I mean, it's sad, but you could tell he's just being all the arrogance is oozing off of this clown, like he deserves it. It's this guy. It makes it hard for people to feel bad for this shit. You're just a crybaby at the end of the day.
I don't know, bro. Let's read the super chat from that guy that I just blocked.
Now you're gonna read the super chat.
As I said, people always come to say negative things to me when I'm doing positive stuff. They don't care. Like, oh, maybe because I blocked him, the super chat's gone. Who cares? Who gives a crap?
Yeah, guys, the audio isn't me. If you guys notice, I had to put on headphones to hear them, and usually I don't have to do that because they work well. But like, I can barely look. He's complaining about. I can't turn his shit up even more. I'm gonna lower my volume, right? So y'all notice I'm a lot lower now. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. He's not even using a mic in this video. He just propped his phone up and started talking for 2 hours, and he expects people to care. How could people even watch something they can barely hear you, dude? It's another criticism in itself. Your video is it's just a clown. It's a clown show. Look at this. You couldn't even put a little mic on you, bruh. Really? You couldn't have a mic nearby? Chad, it's not me. I'm trying.
But big up to Dewart for the super chat. He says, Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't stop your almost at 100k subs. I only have 9 subs on my channel and I'm not going to quit. You got this, bruh. Appreciate you, bro. See, this is the thing. Like, I understand that, bro. I understand that, like, you know, life is a marathon, not a sprint. I understand that. You know, I got them tenets from, you know, going gym, building up my body, becoming more athletic and stuff like that. But it's just, bro, like, you get to these times in life where it's just, bro, it's just like, it gets too much, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, 7 years of working hard on this thing. And like, bro, like, the only time people really can be bothered to you know, give a crap about you is if something negative is happening to you.
Bro,
like,
that's the internet. Drama sells. Welcome to the club.
Come on, bro. That's really evil, bro. Like, people People
Evil.
The most time people cared about me is when everyone was calling man a sellout and a coon and a plantation, and I'm defending this person and all these things that they cannot prove. But when people were just throwing names at me, just calling me all kinds of things under the sun, they were saying that, oh yeah, he said that this type of people are ugly and these kind of people are better looking and and all of this stuff, and people just recycling bull crap. Then I had one woman that had been on the show who was obviously being sarcastic and annoying. I kicked her off the show. Then she went to TikTok and made a whole big issue, tried to make out that I'm some self-hating guy that is terrible and all of this kind of things.
Bro, that's because you are. Look at you right now.
DZ Mills go and tweet something about me. Oh yeah, who is this guy? He's a psycho. All, like basically telling everybody that listened to her to basically not like me and hate me now. Now I've got a whole demographic of women that would never ever work with me, never ever come to my show, never do anything because of these kind of people.
Welcome to the goddamn consequences of the game. You thought you could be a little Kevin Samuels or a Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit, they got a guy doing the hiring for him. All right. And they're in Miami. So a lot of people are desperate for clout. And Fresh and Fit clout pays. That's the main thing you guys don't understand. Fresh and Fit clout keeps OnlyFans girls in business for the most part. All right. A lot of these guys that cycle through Fresh and Fit, when they're done watching these girls, they're subscribing to the OnlyFans. All right. It's the podcast, the OnlyFans subscription pathway we're witnessing here. All right. You don't have that. So the women, they're going to get suckered in by the money anyways to come on Fresh and Fit. For you, you're going to be acting like Fresh and Fit, but you don't provide the OnlyFans subscriptions equivalent to Fresh and Fit. You're not going to get there. Who's another one? Kevin Samuels, right? Listen, you don't think women have networks? You don't think women can say, hey, ladies, this guy right here, watch him. And before you know it, you're done. You got put on some list somewhere, and all of a sudden, no girl want to holler at you in your neighborhood. Now, all of a sudden, everybody think you got some kind of reverse cooties or some shit. I don't know, right? They don't want to talk to you. They want to deal with you. It's because you did something. You got on a group chat list somewhere, and now you're fucked. Same thing with the podcast game. Women talk, and this time they got social media, right? So they can just tweet out and say, hey, listen, look at this clown over here. Yeah, this guy, look, he's such a misogynist. And then they can easily just link this video right here. Right here, right? The title says average black chicks not pretty, right? Just link that over there and say, yeah, we got a pretty good idea who this guy is. Pretty freaking hateful. You did this to yourself, bro. All of this shit was on you.
This is what I go through. It's disheartening, fam.
Yeah. Disgraceful, more like the word.
And people keep writing red pill this, red pill that. I never, bro, there's no video that I've ever done that say King Richez is red pill. I said I'm a reporter of reality. I've always said that, bro. And I talk about my own experiences. I don't need a label. I said that.
So, no. You don't get it. You don't get it.
I don't know.
Hey, stupid. The red pill is the realization of reality. So whatever reality you're talking about, obviously it vibes well enough with them to be spamming red pill in your chat. Okay. So yeah, your red pill is their reality. So if your reality is reflecting on theirs and they're saying that's red pill, you're red pill. And believe it or not, you're in the red pill, bro. It is what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. If there's a lot of money in it, you just don't know how to capitalize on it because you're lazy and just so self-involved, bro. It's not even funny. Get out of your own fucking head.
Bro. Oh, okay, so we're name dropping another YouTuber. Should have combined Jim with interviews. You would have, bro. Like I tried to do collabs with people, and people just they're not caring. They don't care, bro. They don't care.
What? No way. Listen. Who honestly believes he actually tried? Maybe he sent an email to somebody, and maybe they didn't see it. They didn't respond, and then all of a sudden, he's like, fuck it. I guess they don't care about me anyways. I'm gonna move on to something else. That's probably more likely what happened, right? He doesn't have the determination to persevere, right? To maybe keep reaching out to him, right? Because, you know, Pearl got Andrew Tate to come on her show, and I'm sure that took a lot of spamming and some, you know, some money to convince them. Fresh and Fit paid their guests. A lot of these people do podcast payola. That's a thing. Shout out to Pocket Watching. He's exposed that, and now it's a reality. Everybody is doing podcast payola on the red pill. You ain't gonna sit there and tell me they ain't some tit for tat over there. You didn't try hard enough. You didn't do what, apparently you weren't willing to do what Myron was willing to do, because Myron was willing to pay them dudes, right? If you want Andrew Tate to come on your show and give you the views, pay him. What do you say, 50K and a box of chocolates? You know the deal. Go ask Saint the Sinner. He'll help you out. He'll walk you through the steps, bro, if you really want to. You can do this. You're just not trying. That's what it's telling me. You're not a trier.
You know, you have to. This is what I'm saying. Like, you have to be like some kind of rapper or something. Like,
look at this guy.
Already, like, that's how it is over here, bro.
Oh, you have to be a rapper. That's what he's willed it all down to.
Someone asked, why did you leave Pearl's show? Bro, I did a whole video about that. I don't need to keep going over old things, bro.
He just wants to be sad and depressed on his stream. That's it.
Someone said haters don't even know why they hate. They don't even, bro, I don't know why so many people have just got hate towards me. I don't really understand it, bro. I really don't understand it.
He's calling it hate. It's really not, bro. It's not that
I don't
deep.
understand it, fam.
It's not that
I
deep.
don't know what I did that was so evil that, you know, okay, I've kicked people off of my show. I never like dissed people. I never went deep on people. I never done a hit piece on people. You know,
you use red pill talking points.
Was it dox people? I don't delve into people's personal lives and do investigations. I don't do any of these kind of things. I just do my own thing and talk about my own life experiences and how I see the world. And I react to what people
no,
do
bro.
say.
You bully women on your show. Stop lying, bro. We see you. You try to be a Myron. When you kick out girls, you do it like Frank Castle. You know it's going to go viral because Frank Castle is a viral moment for a lot of these dudes. So you try to do that. You try to replicate that. You and Pearl. Matter of fact, those are the big moments on your streams. You can even watch it on YouTube. Like when you hold on to this button over here, hold up. Because like usually when you hold on to like the little slider over here, you can see the peaks, right? Maybe it's not showing it on this video over here. I don't know why it's not doing that on this video over here. But like typically you can see the peaks and where people like pay the most attention to. So you go on Fresh and Fit's video, you can see the peak of that video. All right. It's usually when they're kicking out a girl or somebody says the most wildest shit that they couldn't have been expected. You thrive on those kickout cams. Stop capping. And when you do it, we can go back and watch the show, but we're not because this is good enough. Kickout cams are what you guys do, and you relish in that because you know it brings more views. Pearl does it. You do it. Who's Auntie Jenny? What happened to her? Hey, whoa. What happened to Grandma? Hey, what happened to Auntie Jenny? I forgot there was a third member of the group. What happened to her? I forgot what happened to her. Is she still out? Is she still going? Did she quit too? The Auntie Jenny quit. What happened to Grandma? Somebody let me know. Right? Look at this clown. Let's continue. Hold on. We're going to skip ahead, chat.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be back.
Nah, let's skip ahead.
Cool. Then, you know, then I get people that I thought I was okay with. They may not have been my best friends, but people I thought I was okay with that I've met through, you know, working with Pearl. And then they come out and then they start talking crap because, I don't know, maybe I'm not doing what they exactly want me to do. So now they turn on me. Again, these are people that talk about me unprovoked, you know, for no reason. I've never talked about anybody. I've never come out and start talking about anybody that I've met in the last year. But people will come out and make videos like why I don't like King Richez, 14,000 views, and then all these people write in these comments, just bruh, mad fam.
Bro, so people making videos about you, not speaking good about you, it bothers you so much that you got to look at the comment section and then you see people are not talking good about you, and it bothers you. Why do you care? People talk shit about me in my chat and comment section all the time. Okay, the only time I'd give a shit is if it's factually wrong or if it's someone I care about in the chat and they're saying something. I gotta say something, right? Other than that, I don't care. People can troll me all day long. It doesn't matter. I don't know why you're worried about what people think. If you're that childish to worry about the thoughts of other people because you can't control it, I don't think you're ready for this type of platform, bro. And I'm being honest with you. You're not ready for this. You're sitting here reading comments. Oh, what they say about me? Oh my god. Listen, you just know people are going to say bad stuff about you, right? It just is what it is. You have to expect that. So maybe meditate on it. Say, oh yeah, I know people are always going to say shit about me, so I just wouldn't care. Maybe you'd get over it faster. I don't know. But it's always going to happen. You can't stop it, right? People say shit about me. It's like, okay, yeah, I get it. I understand why you feel that way. Deep thought. Look at this guy.
Man, I don't know. Like, I just find this YouTube thing to be very fake.
Oh, now you realize that. That's interesting.
I don't know. I just find this thing to be really fake, bro. Like, at the end of the day.
He's crying right now, chat. He's crying underneath them shades, bro.
Now, I've always tried to be like stand up. I've always tried to be like genuine and authentic with people, like people I meet and stuff like that. You know, I don't, harbor any bad emotions towards people, especially people that have helped me in one way or another. I always hold them in high regard. You get what I'm saying? I just want to say big up to the, the content creators platforms that I have worked with, in the past.
Who's in his chat right now?
Big up to those guys. Obviously Fresh and Fit. Big up to them. It's just like
either chat.
Like, I just feel disheartened, bro. I just feel like no one don't give a crap, and I know it's not no one's job to, but it's just like, bro, like when you see everyone around you just go skyrocket, and then you just kind of, I don't know, like your growth is just stops. Like it's just like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
Oh, you thought you can hijack the red pill with a bunch of these extremists? It's not gonna work.
Crap about me. Those videos will get views. That woman went and gone clipped some video from years and years ago, clipped a small segment out of a long live stream that I did, took a specific segment that was out of context, posted it, and then the whole world wanted to crucify me for that.
Nah, bro. This video was most definitely within context. Need I remind you again? All right. You even took the time to explain the context you mean when you were describing how ugly black women were. That was it. Listen, it wasn't out of context. Stop playing this game out of context with me. That's not, listen.
But listen to the disdain in his voice. But listen.
She's probably not good looking, like, and you have to just be real about it, right? And this was a lot of what a lot of people said in the comments under that video. They were saying that, a lot of black chicks just ain't good looking. That's why a lot of black guys are going elsewhere, going to other races of women, and there's other factors, as in, like, a lot of black chicks having bad attitude, being overweight, etc. But that really,
most Western countries are dealing with severe obesity. It's because there's a bunch of food here and resources. Okay. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we definitely need to work on it, but not every woman is obese. Like, that's crazy, bro.
He stuck out to me because, when I do just like take an observation of like the average black chick you see, like for instance, if you see 100 black chicks in a day, how many of those chicks are like a 7, a 7 or above? Like, it's not really that many, bro. I think,
dude, you took the time to even create an analogy or an even example while you were going on this live stream. Nobody took you out of context, my boy. No one took you out of context. You put yourself within context. You specified the context of which you were talking about. You brought hell on yourself. You thought you could be a little extremist on the fringes of the platform out here because, saying the wild shit can get you viral. You thought that was going to get you far, and this shit will come back on you. Nah, bro. You got to eat them words. Guaranteed.
Now, you got to ask yourself, what was that woman's motive? What was she trying to do? Because you understand, there's some people that are really evil in this world, bruh. And they want to just destroy. Now, nobody cares about all the positive things I've said before. They don't care about that. They don't research that. They don't care about how I've talked about ways that guys can level up and improve themselves, etc., etc. No, they don't give a crap about that. They don't care about all the good things or the motivating speeches I've put out in terms of my own community, the black community. No, they don't care about that. They don't care about that. Now, they want to go and put out an out of context clip talking about people looking average. And then, do you know what the worst thing that really got on my nerves? When I used to see these people make videos about me and the titles were absolute just made up lie. The title's not even true, but it's clickbait. They'll say something like King Richez said this, then they'll get 40,000 views, 50,000 views. Then all these idiots around the world, they're watching it. Then yeah, King Richez is a sellout. He's a sellout. He's a self-hater. All of this kind of stuff, bruh. They don't even know who or what they're saying. And this guy, don't tell me the simple solution. You see, this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, like when you speak to me, do not antagonize me, bro. Man saying the simple solution is ask for your job back. Bro, what are you talking about? Who had the job? What are you talking about, bro? I ran my show on my channel, bro. Yes, I was in a deal with another YouTuber, another platform, but it was my show on my channel, and I'm still doing a show.
Was it really yours, though?
You lot don't care.
Was it really your show, though, bro? Look at you now. Look at you now. What do you actually have that is yours? Miss Pearly took everything with her. When YouTube went down, you went down with her. That was the ship you rode, bro, because you don't know how to motivate yourself.
To be honest with you, I feel that my podcast show is better, independent style, than it was when I was working with JPT. I'll be honest with you.
The arrogance.
It's better the way it is now. But guess what? Because you lot don't care. You lot don't really support, really. You don't, bro. It's the same people that hit the like button. And I just thank God for those people. That 250 to 300 people that are on my channel that always hit the like button under every single video. Do you know it's the same people that always say they like the video and they leave a comment and they say, King Richez, I liked your video. I'm like number 100. I'm like number 56. I'm like number 200. It's always the same usernames. Someone said, no, it's not as good. Bro, you're out of it, bro. About no, it's not as good, bro. I don't give a crap what you think. Fuck off, man. Like, bro, like I'm sick and tired of you pricks, bro. You don't talk like you are in charge of me, or you're my older brother, or you're my dad, or you're somebody that just in position of power. Like, shut your mouth.
Again, why should we care? Why should we feel bad about you and your situation and your lack of motivation? Look at how you're treating us. Why should we give a fuck? Glassy Eye Shanti for the $2 super chat. She says, red pill destiny fulfilled. Lose contact, lose girlfriend. Facts. Lose your house, go broke. Again, why would anyone listen? This is the end result for a lot of these guys, right? Especially when you don't become a high value man. Because a lot of these guys, that's the main thing they preach. High value this, high value that. But what if you don't meet that curve? Huh? What if you actually don't meet that curve? Well, you go broke like this guy. So, yeah, congratulations. Oh, and you lose your girlfriend because you tend to find out that women don't like that red pill shit because it doesn't work. Okay, it only works for people online and maybe OnlyFans girls and porn stars. Yeah, that'll work on them. But real women are not going to stand for that shit. All right. No matter how much you try, most women are not going to go back in the fucking house. All right. Or lose or willingly give up their rights like Pearl wants. It's not happening anymore. It is what it is, bro. Get used to it.
Like, I don't know where these people get off, bro. Like, Like, this is what I'm saying. This is why I feel like quitting. This is why I don't want to be around these kind of these. I don't want to see comments from people like this, bro. Like, no, it's not. How dare you? Who are you, bro? My channel is more authentic to the character I am. I have a better time doing the podcast now. It's not as draining on my body, on my mind. I'm not having stupid people going on TikTok making campaigns against me, to hate campaign against me, because it's not about trying to have conflict with people. It's not. If conflict comes, it comes, but it's not about that. Do you know what the worst thing is? Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Do you know what the worst thing is?
What is it? Tell us.
This guy said he's a supporter. Why diss him? Who you talking about, bro? At the end of the day, look, I don't give a crap. If you talk crazy to me, you're gone, bro. I don't give a shit.
See, that's your problem.
I don't give a
See, that's your problem. You need to give people a chance. If they're trolling, fine. And sometimes I even treat my trolls well, right? It is what it is, right? Again, maybe if they're your mods, then you hold them to a different standard because, I mean, they're moderators. But if they're just sitting there chatting, as long as they're not being rude to people in your chat, they're not being disruptive, and they're just they can do whatever they want. Leave them. Why do you care? The fact that you're so focused on this means you're so desperate to control every nook and cranny about what's going on your YouTube channel. You can't do that. That's a sign of a crazy person. You can't control people, how they're going to feel, what they're going to say. You just got to deal with it. Tolerate it. There are people out there with bigger opinions or different opinions. The fuck is your problem, dude? Oh, you're yelling at people who are saying things in the chat. That guy was an audience, and then somebody in the chat says, "Hey, they called you out on it. They're calling you out on yelling at another person who's a follower of yours." And your result was, "I don't care." See, you guys gotta say, "I don't care." Well, if you're telling them you don't care, why are you complaining you're not getting views? Why are you crying to them for 2 fucking hours about them not watching your content? Because they get the message, my boy. They get the message. You don't care. See, I don't know how. Maybe it takes a really fucked up person to watch a channel that consistently just insults and abuses them. I wouldn't watch a channel where a content curator just ridicules their audience, because I have a standard. I'm not gonna stand for somebody just sitting there calling. If you're not gonna let me come up and talk to you, you're not gonna sit there and let you talk to me like that. What you talking about? There are people out there that have that. Believe it or not, King Richez, not everybody that watches the Red Pill is a fucking incel that loves to be abused by their content creators. Like, you got to learn that. You just sitting there talking to these people like just anyhow. Yeah, everyone's watching, bro. Keep talking to them like that. Because then they're thinking, well, what if that was me? What if that was me? And then they don't want to comment in the chat, or they don't even want to watch the shit no more. I mean, think about it. Charles and Nick, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Charles says, King Richez just screams insecurities. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. He says the self-hate is real out there. YouTube isn't for his sensitive ass. Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of these guys pretend to be alpha. They're not ready for this shit. They're not ready for this. Y'all are too soft. I'm starting to realize a lot of y'all are really soft. Like, even the guys I've beefed with, right? Like, even Saint the Sinner. I would think Saint the Sinner, I thought when we were beefing, right, he was going, I really thought he was, the man that he's pretending to be online. Come to find out, this guy's a bitch. A lot of these guys are bitches. Like, it's all a front. They're bitches, insecure people who haven't worked on themselves, but instead of working themselves, they would rather distract themselves by trying to get you to go work on yourself, but pay them in the meantime. Hurt people can't hurt people, my boy. You got to figure something out with that. But yeah, you're right. Look how insecure he is. He's trying to even to the point he's trying to control what people are saying in his chat, like the speech. If you have mods, let them handle it. That's why you make them mods, all right? Personally, like, realistically, the way I see mods are you have a job. Yeah, you're in the show, but you have a job too as well, because a lot of people are not going to like certain things. So you got to be able to watch out for the trolls, All right, so it takes a level of level-headedness, a certain level of level-headedness. All right, and just being able to watch things, lurk if you have to, right? Give them the authority. But if you're sitting here reading every bad comment, oh, you see, this person says here that I should have just listened to the other person. Well, how dare you? You can't do that, bro. That's not how that works. Okay, they're not even trolling you. They're just talking. They're just speaking their mind at this point, and you get mad at that. You have problems, bro. I don't know why he doesn't see this. And even the people that follow him, how do you not see this? You taking advice from this clown? Really? Bruh.
Crap, bro. Like, you talk crazy, you're out of here, bro. Like, that's how it is. Talk with respect. I talk to you lot with respect. Talk with me with respect. I'm just being honest and genuine, and I'm just saying it how I feel. And then you lot will come with your disrespectful comments, bro. Like, you talk in a respectful way. If not, you can go, bro. No one's holding you. Look, this guy wrote, "You sold out." Who did I sell out to and how?
You sold out to Pearl. And you sold out by not calling her out when she obviously, brought on Nick Fuentes that disrespected your race and also disrespected your girlfriend. They see you as a sellout, not only to your race, but to your girlfriend. That's probably why you're single.
Hound 1620, he put, "You sold out." I want to know exactly, how did I sell out? This is the popular thing, because these stupid people, because all they know how to do is spread evil, bro.
He says evil.
All they know how to do is evil, somebody, bro. Like, because they're evil. They're fueled by the devil, bro. They have the devil inside them. So instead of talking it with any kind of logic or having a conversation.
You notice how quick these guys just go to religion? That's so funny, bro. That's just so freaking hilarious.
All they want to say is, "You sold out." How did I sell out? They go quiet. How?
I just told you. I just told you
on my channel, and it benefited me. How am I selling out? This is crazy. I sold out because I didn't start talking bad about somebody that's helped me in real life. I should start talking bad about somebody that helped me in real life to make me progress forward for people that never cared about me. That doesn't make sense.
No, bro, it does make sense, right? It's like that brother that when I did that call in last live stream, when he called in, he asked me the question, right? If you were beating somebody else up out there in a different state, all right, and I didn't call you out on it, it's something similar to that effect, right? You are the sum of the people you hang out with. If Pearl is doing something that's clearly racist, you have to call it out. I'm not saying you have to be rude to her. There are ways you can call out people without having to be a dick or do content or anything like that and still look like you're standing on your own 10 toes. But you didn't do that. There are ways you can call out Pearl and say, "Hey, listen, I understand where she was going with the content. I personally found it distasteful. If Nick Fuentes wants to come up here and have an actual conversation about race, I'm happy to do so." Simple. I just helped you out. That little 5 seconds right there you could have done. That right there would at least given some idea to people who are watching that you have a semblance of a backbone. You didn't do any of that. Instead, you put on the blinders. I don't see race. He disrespected my girlfriend. What? I didn't see that. Did you see that episode? I wasn't there. What happened? What happened? My girlfriend she ain't get disrespected. No, that didn't happen. You did that. When it mattered the most, you flopped. That's what happened. And people saw that. You think people are not you think they're gonna forget that? Like, oh yeah, this guy totally did not defend his girlfriend from a racist, by the way. What you expect? Come on, dude.
And I never condoned anything that was negative against my people. I never condoned anything that was said that was against my people. Never. But somehow I sold out because I should just give up everything I built to make you lot happy. But you lot don't even like the videos. You don't even like my videos. You don't super chat. You don't hit the like button. You don't do nothing. But I should give up everything for you. Do you see how crazy these people are, bro? Tell me how I sold out, bro. I want you lot to tell me how I sold out. Please, every single person watching that does not like me, write in the chat and tell me how I sold out. I want to know this, bro.
I'm going to tell you right now. You're expecting to be a leader, but you're not willing to serve. You're not willing to understand what your audience really want, and you don't care to, but you're expecting them to give you the views. It doesn't work that way, buddy. I hope that was sufficient.
Look, this person, bro, now he's asking a different question. Who is your people? Black people. people that have the same skin color as me. So I want to know how I sold out who 1620 because you don't have an answer. You ain't gonna have an answer, bro. All these idiots. Now he's just writing rubbish. EO is your people. All right, bye. You can't. This is what I'm saying. Actually, I'm not even gonna block you. You're just an idiot. Because these people just, bruh. Now you're gone. You're just chatting shit, man. Fuck off.
I'm not gonna block you. I blocked you.
See, do you not understand why I quit now, bro? Why I'm just not with this. I'm just not with it, bro. Some LL said, bro, you get plenty of likes. You just don't hit the algo that much, but you can't blame us for that. I'm not blaming you lot for anything. I'm just saying the fact is most of you think about this, bro.
No, you're blaming them. That's exactly what you're doing. The fuck you talking about? You're blaming them.
Out of 85,000 plus subscribers, yeah, and the impressions that each video get, only consistently around 200 of you will hit the like button. Consistently. That is low. That is low. So that means the vast majority of people that watch my videos can just think I'm not liking the video, or they just can't be bothered, or they don't give a crap. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I will consistently watch his content, but I will never like the video. I'll never help him do anything. Like, it's the consistent people, the same people that always support, bro. People like Michael Metrock, he always supports. People like Daniel Karoma, he always supports, bro. And there's a few other people that I can't remember their names, but there's a few other people that consistently always support. They always say, yo, King Richez, I'm like number 50. I'm like number 100.
That's cringe. And it's so desperate. That's weird. Oh my God, I'm like number 200. I hope you notice me, Sai. Notice me, Sensei, please. That's so weird. Again, he's not looking for an audience to serve with content that they want to see. He's looking for an audience to worship him. This guy has an ego problem. You need to fix that shit pretty freaking soon.
The same people, bro.
That's so weird. I'm comment number 212. God damn it, bro. You weirdo.
Everybody's got their own opinion of why they think it's like this. I just think that I don't even know, bro.
You're not even willing to listen to other people.
I don't even know what it is.
Why should they care?
Like, I seem to be the only channel that doesn't really grow properly. Like, I don't understand it, bro. And function. That's why I think you acting up, bro. Go and sleep on it and take a long break and recharge and come back. You good. You all say no one like a quitter. You see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying about people when they leave comments, but it's like they're trying to diss me.
Why would you take it that way? I didn't even think that was a diss. Hold up. He's reading this comment right now. He takes it as a diss. He's saying go sleep on it. Bro.
Everybody's got their own opinion of why they think it's like this. I just think that
you just don't want to listen. That's your problem. You're not listening. Everybody got their opinions. You don't want to listen.
I don't know why. Like, I seem to be the only channel.
This guy's a victim. Really You're a professional victim, bro.
Understand it, bro.
A professional victim. Look at this guy.
Giant212 said, bro, UX hurt you bad, star. Can't even function. That's why I think you acting up. Bro, go and sleep on it and take a long break and recharge and come back. You good. You all say no one like a quitter. You see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying about people when they leave comments, but it's like they're trying to diss me.
No, he's saying that when your ex left you, it's probably what's jumbling you up. Go sleep on it. I'm sorry. That's the interpretation I got. Why he's not trying to diss you? Have problems, bro. I'm starting to realize some people are just beyond help. Chat, are you feeling the same way? Are y'all feeling the same way, chat? Some people are just beyond help. Look at this guy. He reads a comment of someone saying that your ex may have been the problem. Go sleep on it and come back. You're good. See, guys, this is what happens. I think when you guys comment on my channel, you guys just try to diss me. You have problems. Now I'm starting to realize the diss you've been saying are disses by these people in your chat weren't really disses. You just have, I don't know. I don't even know what to call this. Chat, is there anybody who's a psychologist in the chat? I don't know. What term would you assign this, right? Where this guy takes any perceived, like even not whether it's constructive criticism, not even criticism at all, but anything constructive, he perceives it as an insult. Is there a term for that in psychology or what? This guy, you're worried over nothing. They're trying to help you. Let me play that back. Watch him read it. I'm going to slow it down, chat. Maybe I have it running too fast. Let's slow it down. All right. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten an hour done already. But let's slow it down and see.
Giant 212 said, bro, you ex hurt you bad, star. Can't
UX hurt you bad, star. You okay?
Even function. That's why I think you acting up, bro. Go.
You can't even function. That's why I think you're acting up, bro. Go
and sleep on it and take a long break and recharge and come back. You good. You all say no one like a quitter. You see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying about people when they leave comments, but it's like they're trying to diss me.
Bro, you tried to do the motivational shit, and in the motivational shit, you said no one likes a quitter. What is this title of your video? I quit. He's referencing your video. No one likes a quitter. You said it yourself. It's not. I didn't read that comment. Maybe again, this is a perfect example of how you can like just look at psychology of people, right? Look at this. My mentality, I'm interpreting what he's saying differently. And I maybe you guys may interpret that more like King Richez. I don't see that comment as that. He's saying your ex left you. That's why you're acting up. Go sleep on it. You're good. What else did he say? He said, you always say you don't like quitters or whatever it is, he said. Now he's referring to everything you're doing right now. It's not a diss, bro. So why would you take that as an insult? He's got to have mental issues. He's got to have mental issues. Maybe your girl left you for something deeper than that. You got real problems, bro. And it's coming through. I don't even have to know who you are.
I get this a lot, fam. I get a lot of comments from people. It's like they're half like want to be positive, but half of them they want to diss me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, press 1 if you understand what I'm saying, bro.
I don't. You sound like a dummy.
Like, why would you write, bro, your ex hurt you bad, star? Why would you even write that? All you would need to write is, bro, just sleep on it, take a break, sleep on it, and come back.
Bro, then why do a video about my ex left me? You did that. Oh, this is the comment right here. Oh, the chat came back. Giant212. So wait a minute. You don't read the super chat text, but you read the ones that you think are negative towards you in the chat that aren't even super chats? Oh, yeah, you got a mental problem, bro. So Giant212 says, bro, your ex hurt you bad, star. He's calling you a star. Can't even function. That's why I think you acting up. Bro, go and sleep on it and take a long break and recharge and come back. You be good. You all say no one like a quit. Yo, nigga, hey, Giant212, you need to get Grandma 212, bro. This is horrible. But I see what you're saying. I get you, brother. All right? Listen, bro, you got problems. He wasn't dissing you, weirdo. He's not even, he's saying that you had a video. So chances are he watched your last video. And you know how hard it is to get repeat customers, my nigga. You know how hard that is. Ain't nobody watching your shit. You can barely get 1,000 views per video. So you got one person who watched the last one, Mr. Giant212, and said, hey, maybe it's the fact that you lost your girlfriend is why you feel like you're wanting to quit. That's what I got from this little sentence right here. Like I don't see how you can take this and say this is a negative. How can you take this as a negative, bro? You got problems.
But no, they have to write some little dig. They have to take a little dig at first. Do you know how much comments I delete like that, bro?
You're
These
fragile.
half good, half digging comments, bro.
You're a fragile, emotional boy. You're not ready for YouTube. Imagine this guy getting all the fame and power in the world. Imagine how corrupt and an utter scumbag he would become. This is the kind of people you want to keep as far away from power and as far away from fame as possible. If they can't handle it now, they'd be an absolute mess if they had it.
Backhanded comments, yep.
Backhanded comment. It wasn't even a backhanded comment, bro. He just said your girl left you. Go relax.
Said, I don't think he was dissing.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, it's like he may not have meant to be. He may, in the front of his mind, he probably wasn't thinking he's trying to take a dig, but he is taking a dig.
How?
That's like saying I didn't mean.
He's not a mind reader, bro. He can't read your mind. In his mind, he's being fair and honest. In your mind, you're taking a different way. So the problem is you. You're the common denominator. He wasn't dissing you. He was just saying, hey, bro, I think you're going through this because of your ex, whatever. It is what it is. But in your mind, oh, he insulted me. I can't believe it. Fuck you, bro. See, this is the kind of shit I have to deal with. This is the kind of shit I have to... Bro, you have issues. I think your problem goes deeper than YouTube, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Your problem is deeper than... We're an hour in. Nah, bro. Your problem is deeper than this.
Stab you, but I stabbed you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? Like, bro, like...
Look at this.
And listen, I'll be real. A lot of things have happened this year that have made me feel this way. And yes, the breakup is one of those things.
So then why are you mad at him? Why are you mad at him for bringing it up and saying it's a diss? So you bring up the breakup by putting a stupid video out there, airing out your private shit. All right. First of all, if I break up with a girl, you'll never know it. If something major happens to my family, you probably will never know it unless it slips up in conversation. Right. But that's it. It's not my job to put my burden on you. It's not my job to... That's why I find it so cringe when sometimes YouTubers do this. And again, some YouTubers, they want to feel open and connected to you. It is what it is. But you open yourself up, and if you can't handle what's going to come out of the people's mouth because you can't control it, you shouldn't be doing these kind of videos. Because you're not going to control what people are going to say. It's the internet. I don't get why people do videos like this. I hate when people trauma dump. I'm going to be real with you. Like, I don't like when people trauma dump. That's why I don't trauma dump on other people. Except for when it slips out. Sometimes it slips out, but I don't. I catch myself. That's why I don't like. You don't dump your problems on other people unless they're caring people. Unless you run into someone who cares about it genuinely, and that's rare. But if you run into a caring, genuine person that wants to hear about your issues, then it's okay to talk to them and do whatnot. But the average person don't want to hear that shit. Here you are. Oh my God, my life sucks. My girlfriend left me. My life. I don't know where I'm gonna go from here. Pearl, I need you. Like, come on, bro.
Of the bad commentary that a lot of people was making about me, that's added to how I feel now. People I've lost in recent years, people that I would go to for advice, people that I would go to for inspiration. Like my coach, my football coach died, like, what was it? Not last year, but the year before that in January. Like, bro, that was a very close person to me. Like, that was somebody.
Yeah. Okay. That's how's that affecting you now? How's that affecting you now? He died 2 years ago, and now 2 years later, you're thinking about it. My father passed away. Still came up here and did a live stream. I'm not in Nigeria. I can't go to Nigeria. I can grieve. And I still grieve on my own time. But that's not going to stop me, bro. Because I know I can separate work from my life. I have those boundaries and I don't cross it. You expect people to just know everything going in your life and care about it. No one cares. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got work, you got business. Do it. If you really care, you got to compete. My coach died 2 years ago. That's bruh. Okay. People lose loved ones all the time, and they still find the strength to move on. You over here trying to hold on to a coach. Okay, it could have been special to you. I get it. But he died, what, 2 years ago? And you're saying that's the reason in 2023 you're quitting YouTube? Really? Like, I mean, come on, bro. And then you have the balls to say no one has been through what you've been through, bro. You don't have the right to say that. Because I'm sure there are people who've been through way worse losses than you, but still find the strength to move. They don't go on internet and trauma dump on everybody else and expect everyone to care about them. They keep moving because they understand life. You over here talking about my coach, he died. Care about me. No, what is that? What your coach got to do with you on YouTube right now? What are you gonna do right now? Now, if your father died, I understood that. And because like, listen, I'm doing live streams, it still hurts sometimes. Because that's your father. I've lost coaches. I've lost mentors. You still got to figure out a way to move. And if you can't do it on your own, get help. And it sounds like you need it really, really bad.
I used to call. That was somebody, bro. Me and him had the same birthday, bro. You was born on the same day of the year.
Okay.
Obviously, not the same year, but the same day. We shared the same birthday, me and my coach, and he died, bro. And he was somebody I used to call for advice because he's older than me. He's done the things that I'm doing. I used to call him and get advice, and he died, bro.
Where's your father? Where's your father? I'm talking about a coach. I get it. Where's your father? Again, coach, quitting YouTube. These are two far apart things. You either want it or you don't. Which one is it? Because if you want it, then you got to grind. It's YouTube. And you got to grind knowing fully well you don't own any of this shit, and YouTube can take it away at any time. Again, you're just putting stuff in front of yourself, and then you have the balls to call yourself competitives. I didn't even let the death of my dad slow me down. I grieve, but that's not going to slow me down from working and smiling and, trying to be joyous and find a positive. You out here over here feeling bad about yourself, and you want us to feel bad for you. I get it. I can sympathize, but nigga, you're an adult. Let's move. Come on. Time's money. Money's time. Let's move it. We ain't got time to slow down and be all mopey. Move. Or stay stagnant and fall off. It is what it is, bro. It's been years ago. We gotta start taking the steps, bro. I know he's born the same day as you. It's tough. Every time you have your birthday, you got to be reminded of that. That's life. We're reminded of our own mortality every single day.
Bro, there's a lot of things that have happened in the last few years, bro. In that lockdown period, yeah, I was nursing somebody to health. Somebody caught that bug, and they was in very bad shape. That same time when I
no. Now you're hiding how people with COVID, people who caught COVID. Now it seems like you just hiding behind any traumatic experience you felt like you went through, and you're trying to push it on us to make us care that much. All right, I had like 5 or 6 family members that had COVID. Okay, And it was all at different times. They were all inconvenient. And trust me, it was spreading me pretty thin. That's why it pisses me off when people come out here and say, oh, it's a myth. It's a conspiracy. It's like, you're an idiot, bro. Shut up. I saw it. It literally, it knocked out a lot of people I was close to. All right, not killing them, no, but like it really took them out for loot. So if you're saying I gotta nurse someone to hell for COVID, yeah, pretty much a lot of people during COVID that were affected by it had to do the exact same thing. Why are you bringing COVID now as a reason why you're quitting YouTube? This sounds like a bunch of excuses. Now, listen, with the coast thing, you had me. All right, even then, I was like, okay, because, again, you made the statement that no one went through the same shit you went through, but I can guarantee you that there are a lot of people who went through worse. All right, fine. You can get away with that. Now you're bringing up COVID. Now I have to start thinking, well, were you really even motivated to begin with? Were you really motivated? What does COVID got to do with it, my nigga? Like, what does COVID have to do with any of this? You're quitting YouTube because you're quitting YouTube. What does COVID have to do with it? This guy, bro. This guy, you're just, I don't think he actually cares about what he's saying. He's just making this shit up now.
When YouTube decided to sabotage my whole channel.
Oh, now YouTube sabotage!
Making anything on the channel, but I was nursing somebody back to health that whole time. Months.
Okay, welcome to the club. I had to do that.
I was taking them back and forth to the toilet, bro. They couldn't go to the toilet by themselves.
6 different family members.
I never even talked about it at the time. That was a very scary time in my life. But a lot of things have happened. It's not just about no fucking breakup, bro. It's not just about no fucking breakup. There's a lot of things have happened, bro.
I don't feel sorry for you, bro. Honestly, it's so hard to. It's so hard to feel sorry for this clown. Like, why? Why do you expect? Look at this guy. Why?
Look, someone wrote, your mum is the reason you're like this, too emotional. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, okay, that one was harsh. Hey, listen, bro. That was kind of harsh. Come on, now. Come on, man. Come on now. Y'all, come on. That was harsh. But I mean, listen, you're kind of being emotional right now. They got a point. I mean, you got your glasses on, your hood up. Over here being all mopey. Why don't y'all follow me? Yeah, you're not picking yourself up by the bootstrap. It seems like a lot of you masculine men pretenders, when shit really hits the fan, y'all really some beta males. There's no strength found in y'all. Imagine if he was going through a rough patch in his relationship. Is this how you're gonna behave? Really, bruh? And you wonder why your girl left you? Maybe there were more reasons why she left you, other than what I'm seeing right now in the front test. Realistically. What are we doing? Again, this guy's got issues. I'm pretty sure a psychologist can like dissect this guy's video and put it exactly into words what I'm thinking right now on what he's trying to do. But all I see is excuses. This guy's being mopey. All right, my girl left me, bruv. You understand? You get me? It's a heartbreaker. But on that, I had to walk someone back and forth from the toilet. They had COVID. You know what COVID does? Do you understand it? Do you understand me, bruv? You get me? They had to get COVID. They were in the shitter. And I had to stand in the toilet with them. And it smelled so bad. You get me yet? You don't know what it's like. Now I want to quit YouTube. I have to quit YouTube. All the people with COVID in the shit stands. It smells so bad. Bro, shut up. Come on, bro. Shut the fuck up. You're not making anyone feel sorry for you. You're sounding like a clown.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
I didn't know, bro.
From Abdul. Thank you, Abdul, for letting me know that.
Yo, Abdul for the win. Yo, Abdul for the win. Let him know, bro. Remind this clown how much of a clown he is, bro. Abdul with the win, bro. Coach Still with the $5 super chat. Coach Still says, Richez did a whole episode whining that it isn't fair that women go for big D's. Cringe. Yeah. I mean, come on. But don't get me wrong. A lot of pill poppers love to see that shit. A lot of these incel dudes, they love to see that shit. But yeah, it is cringe. That's what it is. But he just can't get the audience to really commit to him. A CD shot to you for the $2 with chat. CD says, "Who is this whiny bloke, bruv? I don't know. Some kind of guy from the UK, I presume, huh? You get me, yeah? You get me? He's a lovely bloke with the, is that orange or neon? It looks pretty bright over here from where I'm sitting, but I don't know, bro. Just an interesting choice of colors. All right, because we can say orange is the color of action, yet we see a man of inaction speaking to us about the lack of action on his show. You get me, yeah? I don't know. Yo, British accents are just funny as hell, right? Not funny in like, haha, like let's clown it. Maybe you can. Yeah, you can clown the British. It's fine. But it's such an accent that like no matter what, you could be a total tard, but as long as you have a British accent, Americans will think you're smart. I think that it's just an automatic default, right? You could be like, again, this guy's a total tard, but he's got the accent, so we're like, okay, whatever, dog, right? Like, he can come to America, right, with that accent from America, and there's some American girl. They're gonna be like, oh, he's probably some kind of like Oxford student. Oh, what? Like, wow, he's so smart, right? But that's the thing. He's not capitalizing on his own, just dialect by default. Like, bro, come on, bro. Let's just be real.
Your emotion will only fuel people to trigger you. Abdul says, grown men don't sit and cry and complain. We take hits and keep moving.
Facts.
Brother, I've taken more hits than you in life. So.
Nah, shut up. See, he's trying to motivate you. This is what motivational speakers do, by the way, right? If you're going through hell, fuck it, keep going. I'm on my David Goggins shit, right? David Goggins, let's go. All right? That's what it is. So that's what they're doing. Hey, yo, there's no such thing as quitting. That's like me coming up to you saying, oh, you quit? You better get back on that horse and ride it, bitch. That's the same thing. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything like that. I'm motivating you. This nigga is getting motivated and getting pissed off that his chat's trying to motivate him. Let's see the comment he's getting. What he's getting mad at. Hold up. What he says, do you realize what he said? It's a risk of the world. Hold up. I'm trying to see the chat that he's getting pissed off at. Hold up. Hold up. Says your emotion will only fuel to trigger people. That's weird. Hold up. I don't see the chat. I don't know what he's looking at. But dude, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Brayton gave you $50. You haven't even read that shit yet. $50. This guy's crying, and there's $50 in his chat. He's not even paying attention to it. I mean, pathetic, this one.
Really and truly, you can say whatever you like. You are nobody. You don't exist. You
wow.
Avatar, bro. Like, I mean, at the end of the day,
who is he talking about?
It means nothing. Like, I didn't know you existed until this last comment, like a minute ago. And then once this video is done, I'm gonna forget about your existence, but you won't forget about me.
What?
So
bruh, the whole reason you're crying right now is because people are forgetting about you. Again, you're pulling this attitude off, and people don't even know how to feel. They're like, all right, bro, we're trying to be supportive by motivating you and saying we don't deal with quitters over here. That's a motivating thing. You thinking about quitting? Nah, ain't no quitters over here, bro. Let's ride it. That's what they're trying to do. But you're saying, fuck you guys. I've taken more hits than you have ever believed, bro. I'm done. Bro, you just want, this is a pity party at this point. You're looking for a pity party at this point. That's what I'm starting to realize. Because ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. He is dissing this guy casually, and he's trying to help you and motivate you. You're supposed to be a motivator because your content is all about motivating people, right? That's all the content. People are not watching your Now I know why people not watching your motivation shit, because you're not even motivating yourself. And when they try to motivate you, aka giving you the same energy you try to give them, you don't even want to take it. So you don't even take your own advice. Who the fuck are you to advise other people, bruh? You look like a clown. Your chat is giving you your energy. They're motivating you. Some of them are paying you. You got $50 from Brayton. And yet you sit here and say, I've taken more hits than you. See, all you guys are just hating. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You're a pouty little bitch. I see. This is the shit that I now I'm like, okay, I don't respect it. Listen, now I'm just gonna clown you. You notice now I'm just clown. We're an hour in, and you haven't said anything of substance. You haven't even talked about how you're gonna change or transform your content to something new, or how you're gonna come back to at least all these fake YouTubers that go through these controversies. They come out and do a fake video talking about, hey guys, don't worry. The next time you're gonna see me, we're gonna have so much content. I'm gonna have so many uploads, and I'm gonna be so consistent. At least they come out with a fake plan, even though they go right back to doing the same shit that got them to lose audience in the first place, right? You don't even do that. We spent over an hour, and you've just been moping the entire time. I haven't seen a game plan, action plan, smart goals, nothing. Just I feel sorry for me. When your audience finally chimes up to help out, you're over here dissing them, shutting them down, banning them. I don't think you want help. I think you want a pity party.
Bruh. I don't really care what you got to say, to be honest. And who's crying, bro? You see, this is the problem in our society. If a man talks candidly and honestly about what he's feeling or what he's saying, now he's crying. How am I crying, bro? Like, I'm just calling it as I see it.
You're crying. You got sunglasses on. You crying, bro.
I'm just saying it how I see it, how it is. But I've given more motivation out there in the world than you have. I've helped
motivate your goddamn self. That's what you need to do. You ain't got enough motivation for yourself. That's what I'm hearing. What are you talking about? I've been motivating so many people. Clearly not. And if you did, the people who are trying to give back the energy, you're dissing them right now, especially at the time you need it the most. You're at your lowest time right now. You're being vulnerable on the internet. They're trying to help you out in the same language you gave them. Oh, motivate yourself, right? Don't quit us over here. You get me, bruv. And yet here you are talking about, listen, I've motivated more people than you. I don't need your help. Okay, then stop doing. Why do this video? Why seek a pity party? That's what you're doing. This is a pity party. You want us to feel bad for you. So can we get the we got the sad violins in the chat already. Can we get more sad violins? Let's get the sad violins in the chat, okay? While he's talking, anytime he's talking, let's just get the violins going in the chat, okay? Even though we can't play the sad song, let's at least be with him in the chat, in spirit, okay? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna play the video. I want to see them violins in the chat right now. Let's go. Because he wants a pity party. Let's give him exactly what he wants. Everybody is giving him advice. People are trying to motivate him. He's dissing them and banning them and not even considering it. So let's go play the little tiny violins because that's what you want, right? You're not ready for this. You should probably quit for real. I know this is probably like a gimmick to get views, like the my girlfriend left me video, but you probably need to take this advice and quit. You don't belong here, bro. And this is just coming from the heart. Like, real talk. You don't belong on YouTube if you can't take the heat.
People in the world than you have. So don't try and give me some sly dig. Like, you want to try dig at me. Oh, yeah, you're crying. But I've helped more people than you have, Abdul. So why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
Hey, Abdul for the dub, bro.
I've got more people, more grown men, young and old, that have messaged me and said I've inspired them or I've helped them in one way or another. I've helped them in dark times. When I've done videos talking about my depression,
bro, that's what every red pillar says. Every red pillar says this.
Anything that's happened in my life, losing people that were close to me. What have you done? You've just come to my comment section to try and take a dig at me. That's all you've done. That just goes to show what your life is about. These people are just full of hate, man. People just want to antagonize. That's all they know how to do is antagonize. That's all they know how to do. Yeah, you're out of here, man. I ain't got time for that.
He can't handle it. He can't handle it. He just can't, bro. Oh my God. What a loser. What a fucking loser, bro.
You think you're going to come and antagonize me? Bruh. No, bro, because it's just not that That's not reality. So I'm gonna bring you back to reality.
Bro,
on your keyboard
you're
wanting
not
but
reality.
I'm gonna be more in the real world, bro. Like,
You're not in the real world. You're crying online. Shut up. Oh my god, dude, this guy's pathetic.
I find it funny how like
Hold up. I forgot. We gotta speed this up.
I talked about a serious episode that happened where I was looking after somebody who really and truly, bro, like if you was to ask my family member, they would say I saved their life.
Wow, really?
Because the real talk is I found them collapsed. And I basically stayed with them and nursed them back to health. It's funny how nobody seems to have acknowledged that I said that, and people are just still talking about I'm crying or that like this and that and that and this, and no one's acknowledged that, or the fact that my coach, who was a strong role model in my life, somebody I went to for advice and guidance, I lost him.
Bro, again, first of all, I think keep your personal life off of social media as best you could. Not personal life as in like if it's something like that, like something like this, keep it off of social media. If you have a way of healing, go do that, bro. I lost my father. When I lost my father, I grieved, but I still didn't let that stop me because I knew life goes on. That's how you move through things and you heal, right? I'm lucky to have people I've surrounded myself with who are also, able to be supportive structure for me, right? As I for them. But coming online and doing this shit and then talking about why is anyone paying attention to the good stuff in my life? Well, that's because they've gotten used to the internet you. And the internet you kicks out women. The internet you talks about, dating this and dating that. The internet you is this guy right here. That's what a bunch of people got used to. So when you come off as an uncaring person, especially when it's on the other foot, and then when you're going through shit, expect everyone to remember all the good things you did. Dude, when I say a bunch of great things here all the time, guaranteed. But the one I say one take that people don't like, they leave. And I don't care. At the end of the day, and I'm not saying I don't care for the audience or nothing like that. No, it's not that. It's like, listen, at the end of the day, if you don't, it's not my job to be possessive or controlling where people go. Understand that, like, when you speak your mind, it's not for everybody. When you're trying to be you or build an audience, it's not for everybody. And that's part of the process of audience building. All right. You want to make sure you don't get too much of one thing, because you get too much of one thing, you're trapped. Now you have to be something you're not. Versus if you stuck to your guns in the first place, where, yeah, some people might like the things you say or the content you do, and people don't like the things you say or the content you do. All right. But if you stay true to you, eventually you're going to build up enough people that love what you do. No matter what, you're good. You wouldn't need a pearl. You wouldn't need anything. You would just need you. And the audience would just need a video every once in a while. But you didn't want to take the time to do that. You wanted a quick blow up like all these other people have. Fresh and Fit don't know their audience. Most of their audience, they're just there for the women. Well, at least Myron knows. He knows that. They're just there for the women. They're not there for them. Even Myron probably knows that these guys don't want to watch the real content they have. I'm sure they've said it at some point. So they know the audience don't give a shit about them. The moment the girls stop showing up, they're done. Because they built up too much of one thing. So even some of the people that think Fresh and Fit have the most loyal audience, they don't. Those people aren't loyal to anything but the women they see on the show. Which is funny. You don't know your audience. You thought you could ride that Fresh and Fit wave. You thought you could ride that Pearly wave. But you don't know the people you recruited to your platform. Yeah, they'll subscribe, but they're not going to watch your shit because they know there's a real deal somewhere. Why watch a discount? Neotech, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Neotech says, I told my brother that Richez was quitting. First thing he says, quote, he is the most abusive YouTuber I've ever subscribed to. Richez has zero charisma. Damn. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Oh, Whoa. Hey, yo. God damn. Yo, your brother is not holding back. Yeah. A lot of these guys, you know, they're so rude and they're such, you know, disgusting creatures. But then, like Andrew Tate, right? He's sounding like Andrew Tate right now. And Tate going through trafficking and facing jail time. I've been given a charity. Y'all see, y'all don't focus on the good stuff I did. It's because you never made us focus on it. You wanted us to focus on the degenerate shit because you knew that would sell. You knew that's what's going to get your incel audience all, you know, twisted up and ready to go. They want to see that shit. So you gave it to them. You didn't want to show the good side of you donating or doing good stuff. You didn't show any of that. Same thing with him. Oh, you didn't see me when I took care of those people. You didn't see any of that. You didn't show it. You didn't show any of that. So now you want us to care, and now that you're under the knife? Really? It's so crazy. That's your brother is smarter than most of the people that watch these guys. Just hear me out. Shout out to you. Welcome to the chat. With a $10 super chat. Let's get a W in the chat for just hear me out here. It says, Duke, why have you done a video on Mike TV's homeless ARG pivot? He says, I guess he's lost all his properties and the studio at once. Rolling He's such a loser. We covered it, but is it worth a video, though? Is it really? I mean, the guy said he was going to lap me by this time this year, and he's homeless now. Again, this is what I was talking about. I had no idea, because listen, I thought a lot of content creators were kind of like me in the same boat. You make good money, and you could do this, but you don't really have to, so that you can kind of just do what you want. You don't treat this as a job or business, right? But I was wrong. A lot of these content creators are not that. So I got to stop assuming people are similar to me. They're not, right? These guys, they don't have their lives together at all. That's why they feel the need to come out here and tell you how to live your life, because they don't have their shit in order. And I've always wondered that, chat. Like, these who the hell are you? Because I don't sit here telling you how to live your life and shit. It's not my job. You go do what you do. If you ask me for advice, I'll give it to you. And I'll give you the advice that I took. Get in the tech. Go do something. Right? Some of y'all ask me questions, go do it. You understand that? But I'm not going to sit here and preach to you about how you can live your life, what type of women you need to date. You notice these guys, when they try to do this stuff, their lives are the exact opposite. I'm not surprised he's homeless. He didn't have his shit together coming over here trying to tell you what to do. Get your shit together. And he had the gall to talk about Melanie King and her babies. Bro, have you paid your child support? This guy had to choose between his child support and paying some woman he robbed. What was that woman's name? I don't want to mispronounce it, because she passed away sadly. But he robbed a dead woman. Not him. Not King Richez. Mikey boy over here. He robbed a dead woman. Well, you gotta be a special kind of crazy, bro. People like that. You need to get your lives together before you hop on YouTube telling other people how to get their lives together. Motivate yourself, live your life before you come out here and do that to others. It's just something so cringe. But is that worth the video? Just hear me out. Is it worth the video if he's homeless? I don't care. Like, listen, it really don't matter to me, right? I showed love when he was here. He decided to be a dick about it, and now look what happened. Right? You don't do stuff like that. You got to show gratitude no matter what. You got to show respect no matter what. And what was the last thing I told him when I talked to him? When he was talking all that shit because he thought he was the highest man in the world. Listen, bro, I'm going to make you eat those words. That's it. I got a channel. He doesn't. I got a roof over my head. He doesn't. Again, listen, these people need to fix their lives, bro. Just hear me out. Shout out to you for the $5 Just hear me out. Said, sorry to hear about your dad. Haven't been through that myself yet. I can't imagine. Facts. I appreciate that. But no, it's not your. Listen, I appreciate that. I don't expect you guys to like give me sympathies or anything like that. Matter of fact, when it happened, listen, on the day it happened, like, listen, a couple days after I streamed, y'all wouldn't tell the difference. Y'all wouldn't have told the difference, right? Because I can separate work from personal life, right? And I have people. I'm fortunate to have people around me, or at least built a circle of people around me that I can trust. You know, I can go to and talk about real problems. And I'm starting to realize a lot of people may not have that around them. They may not have people around them they can trust, if that makes sense, right? And it sucks, but I think they need to be doing that instead of trying to tell other people how to live. Because I have networks of people that care about me. I have people that depend on me. All right. I got things going on. And the thing is, I don't sit here and tell you how to live your life. Yet these guys have no one to care about them, nothing going on in their lives. Some of them are broke as fuck. And yet they feel the need that, no, not even feel the need. They feel entitled to come up here and tell you how to live your life. Matter of fact, this guy is so entitled. He thinks he's lived your life better than you. That's essentially what King Richez is doing. It's like, boy, get the fuck out of here, right? You don't know what people go through. And they have smiles on their face, but they still go through shit. That's why you don't underestimate people and what they're dealing with. It's serious. That's why him coming over here, my coach died 2 years ago. I had to take care of somebody with COVID. My girlfriend broke up with me. He's listing things that people have been through. And yet he's trying to claim like he's been through worse. Like him trying to authoritatively discount other people's experiences while elevating his own and making us try to feel sorry for him. It's like, bro, shut up. There are people that have been through worse than you. Stop it. Pucker up. Move on. It is what it is, right? And you can grieve, but again, it's just one of those things where if he's doing what he's doing right now, he can't expect that a different energy to come back to him, if that makes sense. But Neil Tech, shout out to you for the file. Super chat says, my work colleague collapsed on the floor. There was no pulse. I gave him CPR. He came back. Rich is a drama queen. Guy lacks any genuine empathy. Facts. Like I said, there's always going to be someone that's been through some scary shit. Always. This guy's crying. Oh, I had to take care of somebody with COVID. It's like, okay, weren't you a COVID denier? Oh, wait a minute now. Let's talk about it for a second. So when it's convenient, you could be one of these COVID deniers. And then when it's also convenient for you, you want to remind us that COVID is a real thing. And by the way, you were so affected by it that you had to take care of these people, walking back and forth from the shit. But I thought COVID wasn't real. I thought it was a hoax. Where are the FEMA camps? I'm still waiting for the passports, the vaccine passports, right? I'm still waiting. It's been a couple years now. I'm still waiting. None. Everything y'all were fearmonger about didn't happen. Y'all some crazy ones. But yeah, he doesn't have any empathy whatsoever. Like he wants us to feel sorry for him. Just hear me out. Shout out to you for $5 with chat. He says, my TV said he was dropping 20 racks at IKEA on the studio. I'd be floored if he had 20 rolls of nickels. If that dude had 20 racks in a bank, he probably won't be as hateful as he was online. Guaranteed. Listen, if you live a life, like if you're one of those people who have a stable life or things are going well in your life, you don't feel the need to be hateful or come out with other content that, so people might take our content as hateful, but we just criticize and laugh at people. It's not hateful. Like we're not sitting here saying, I hate this guy or anything like that. No, when we laugh at you, we usually have a constructive criticism that follows right behind it, right? It's just not, we're not sitting here to clown you show it, but it is funny because it's content. At the end of the day, bro, like, with someone like Mike TV, oh my God, bro. It's like you have way more work to do. Way more work on your life to do. He couldn't even pay his child support. Which is the crazy. You couldn't even pay it. He had to choose between paying his child support and the woman he robbed. That's crazy. That means you shouldn't be on YouTube. You got to get your life together. This isn't even a job. And you know what's crazy? I think a lot more people, and this is probably the new norm, but I think a lot more people are looking to social media as their ticket out, right? Just like people look to the NBA or rap careers as the ticket out of the neighborhood. These guys are looking at the YouTube careers as a way out the neighborhood. That's the way, because even the way King Richez is talking about it right now, you could tell this was his hope to get out to the UK. Make it out the country. I got to get out the UK. I hate it here. Pearl, don't leave me, please. Right? That's his shit right here. He's trying to make it out the country. Get out the UK, bro. Get out the mud, right? Get them scones digging. Like, come on. He thinks YouTube is his ticket out. It's like, bro, you need help. Get some real world shit under your belt, right? Get some people who depend on you. Get some start a business, right? I know it's so generic, but like what I mean by that is go learn a skill. If you can build a functioning website that does something, right? It solves a problem for somebody or a functioning application. Do something with that. Try to sell it. You just build a complete business. Now you can sell it or manage it, run it. Do something other than YouTube. This isn't a lot. I know you've seen content creators blow up, but you don't see the work behind it. If you think that luck's gonna just rub off on you, you're mistaken, buddy. Highly mistaken. That's not how that works. Just hear me out. Shout out to you for $2 super chat. He says 100%. There's a difference between there's a difference from hate. Yeah, because he's viewing a lot of people with his mentality. They'll view what we do as hate. It's not hate. Hate will be doing nonstop videos and just nitpicking about stuff. But we don't nitpick. Matter of fact, the last time we covered him was when he went on the whole Pearly rant. Other than that, why cover you? You're not interesting. And if you did something interesting, I would still cover it because it's interesting. But you don't do anything interesting. So why? You the only thing you have interesting is controversies. So we covered that. And realistically, you're only good enough for us to cover two things. Otherwise, you're just another generic red pillar. That's it. It's not hate, bro. It's just constructive. At least on this channel. I'm not a hateful person. I've never been. I'm saying I've never been, right? But I'm not. You got to learn to grow. Take criticisms. And a lot of people who are telling you things, they don't hate you. They're just trying to make sure you're better. I don't think people like this with this kind of mentality understand that, which is crazy. And we're probably gonna play a little bit more. I'm exhausted. If you can't tell, I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't listen to more of this bitching. There's a whole nother hour of this shit too, bro. Like, who can do this? Who can do this for 2 fucking hours, bro? Right? And you call this content, and you wonder why people hate you. Like, this is torture. This is torture, bro. I'm being tortured right now.
No one seems to care about that, but they want to talk about irrelevant things, talking about, oh, you're being emotional. Oh, it's your mum made you emotional like this. Oh, you're a sellout. Evil world, bro. Big up to Joseph for the super chat. He says, if you want to make the wrong decision, ask everyone. 10,000 hours, man. Just put in the time. Repetition leads to mastery. You got it, man. Get the 100K subs. Big up to Joseph Moreno. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the good message, bro. Appreciate you. Big up Robert Smith for the super sticker with the diamond. I appreciate that, bro. Big up Lance Noir for the super chat. Fucking truth. Or if somebody was making a video dissing me, you lot would be all over there. someone typed in 1 and said, 2, I'm here for this reason. You see?
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Someone said 1, but it didn't used to be that way. Yeah, it didn't used to be that way. Ultra said 1, white pills don't sell. I don't know what that means. Bam. Big up to Brighton for the $50 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. He says,
he finally got to
or change platform / site. You got it. Be creative. You have wisdom. I feel you, my brother, and I appreciate this super chat.
What wisdom? What wisdom are you talking? There ain't no wisdom around here. They're just all stupid.
The $50 super chat, bro. Like, wow, bro. The way I feel, bro. I just sometimes in this life you just feel drained, bro. Again, I could wake up tomorrow and I might feel different, bro. But like right now, I just feel like this is just really getting on my nerves. Like the channel, the way it is getting on my nerves. Like watching other people come and then just blow up next to me, and they haven't put in as much work as I have. They haven't put in as much effort. They haven't spent as much money. You know, it
wasn't even your money you were spending. It was Pearl.
It's frustrating, bro. At best, it's very frustrating and disheartening. That's all I can say about it. it's disheartening that there could be a podcast out there with these two black guys that I've met in real life, and whenever they refer to me, they always talk about something negative, or they always talk about why people shouldn't like me, or asking questions about me when I've never made a video about them, I've never mentioned them, and I don't.
Who is he talking about? Two black guys on a podcast talking shit about him. Is he? It can't be Fresh and Fit. Who else? What is he talking about?
To ever. But they want to do shows where they're going to question people to ask what do they think of me, and then they'll clip it and then I'll try and make that a big video. Sad.
What is he talking about?
You know, one girl that used to be on the show, and then she come out and she start talking all this crap about me. I don't know, maybe she's mad because I didn't want to date her. I don't know what it is. But then she came out and started talking all this rubbish about me and talking about, oh, he doesn't like this type of women. He's got a problem with this type of women. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Bro, we're an hour and 20. Nah, this is too I'm sorry, chat. He's getting too damn repetitive. He's saying the same thing over and over again. It's like, this is a pity party that I don't want to be invited to. Okay, you need help. You got a lot more problems than just whatever this is. What the fuck is even this? I don't even know what this is, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even. This might be the first time I may not have a 1 or 2 for y'all, chat. I don't know. I just listened to a guy bitch for an hour and 20 minutes. All right. We spent almost 3 hours and 45 minutes on a stream already. I haven't learned anything. I haven't heard about how he's going to improve the content. I haven't heard how he's going to, be dedicated to his fans to be able to, be responsible to, provide content that they want to see, to keep bringing them on the platform. He doesn't even have a game plan, nothing. I don't see anything, just more moping about and sifting through chats that verify his point of view. And none of this makes any sense. Oh, Lay says Abba and Preach. Oh, it's Abba and Preach. Okay. Okay. Yeah, listen, you don't want them on your ass, bro. Pause. That's not a good deal. All right. You asked for it. You asked for it, King Richez. You couldn't denounce Pearl, and you didn't defend your girl. You understand? So you're gonna be dealing with that for a while. I hope you understand that. You could pivot, but I don't think you at this point you even know what to do because you're so freaking lost, bro. It's not even funny. You don't even know what to do, and that's the sad thing because you built a platform using other people's audiences. And now you're surprised it's not working out for you. The people you have there, they don't care about you. They care about the original people they followed that sifted through you. That Pearl deal at the end of the day was shit. This is what we've been saying. We were right. We weren't haters. When we did our video, you called us haters. We weren't hating on you. Pearl was taking majority of whatever clout you had, and it replaced with whatever she had, which had no value. It's even hurting her. Her fans don't have value to her. So if it rubs off on you, it gives you no value either. That's why you're frustrated. You brag about the money, you brag about the studio quality, you brag about all these different things. Yet at the end of the day, you don't even have the audience. You rent them. That's why you come in and out when you see drama in your life, because they're rented. They're not here to stay. They're not here to care about what you have to say. They don't care. So the whole time, it was good when you got those cheap followings and views. Now that you have to be real because you don't have that support network anymore, it's tough and you want to quit. You got deeper problems. The reason why your channel isn't growing isn't because what people are saying the red pill dying. The red pill isn't dying. Otherwise, Fresh and Fit channel would have been done. It would have been done a long time ago, but there's no sign of slowing down. They're picking it up on Rumble. They know what they're doing. It's not dead. Whatever podcast wouldn't have swooped in and taken over. Adam Sosnick wouldn't have swooped in and got a piece of it. They're all running with it because the red pill is alive and well. Anybody's telling you it's dead, they don't pay attention to the red pill. So you can take it with a grain of salt. They don't pay attention. These guys, 2024 comes around. Oh my God, pay attention. I haven't been wrong, chat. You can absolutely be successful. You choose not to. Because you're lazy, self-centered, arrogant, narcissistic, and overly prideful. That's your problem. You need to humble. I need you to take it from here, maybe down to here, probably even lower than that. You need to be humble. Maybe this is a humbling experience for you, right? The fact that your views aren't matching up to your sub count, maybe that's humbling. But I don't think it's humbling enough. You need to go through more shit. You need to go through more shit. Because apparently this ain't hard enough for you. Huh? Yeah, you're taking more. You need more hits because I think the message needs to sink in your brain over there that you're not old views. You need to work for it. You're not old people giving you clout. You need to go ahead and work for it. You're not working for anything, yet you're telling us, I've had a channel for 6 years, 7 years. Y'all not going to show me the love. No, bro. I just saw for 7 years you taking the easy way out. Fuck all that bullshit. Now you're going to hide behind somebody who got COVID. You're hiding behind your dead coach for 2 years. That's the reason why you want to quit? Really? Then go get help. If you don't want to get help, stop doing motivational content on YouTube for other people. Because if you can't motivate yourself, you shouldn't be motivating other people. You got problems, bro. Fix that. Chat, that's all I got for you today. I don't have any ones and twos. Maybe I do. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, put a 1 if you thought it. Let's do this. This is gonna be off the cuff because I didn't really even think about this. All right, because I was so drained by this. I don't know. All right, fucking hate, bro. Put a 1 if you actually agree with what he says. All right, you think that YouTube is coming after him. Nobody want to fuck with them. Everybody sucks and fake and whatever excuse he's using. Or put a 2 if he needs to work hard. Put a 2 if this guy has deeper mental problems that are affecting him other than just his YouTube numbers. Because I think, matter of fact, let me just, I'll put a 2 right there. I'm going to just vote right now. Fuck it. I'm going to just vote right now. Bro, you need help. You're not ready for this shit. You're not ready. What am I talking about? You're not, you're not ready. This is just one big bitch fest and no conversation on how he's going to turn things around. No conversation whatsoever. Nothing. Just, feel sorry for me. Why don't you give me views? YouTube's after me. Everyone just hates me. These girls that I kick off my show, they just found a clip and took it out of context of me saying I hate black women. I'm sorry. He says I think black women are ugly. Yeah. The I hate one goes to Minister Jap. Church, check in the church. No, he hates black women. I guarantee you that. Minister Jap has some problem with sisters, bro. A lot of these dudes do, bro. Right? And listen, I don't want to. It's not like cliche saying, you criticize black women. No. You can criticize black women. These guys hate black women for sure. No, there's the difference between criticizing black women and hating black women. This right here, with King Richez over here, that's hate. This is hate right here. But it's more of a self-hate reflected in more in an outward manner for him, right? But they don't like, believe it or not, they don't like their skin tone, they don't like their situation, they don't like their lives, they hate themselves. So what better way to distract themselves than coming on YouTube telling you how to live your life? Chat, that's what I got for you today. Let me know what you think in the chat. Put the 1s up if you think he got a valid point and YouTube is just hating on him. Or put a 2 if you think this guy's bitching, whining. He probably needs to get going somewhere and find a talent. If not, he's gonna fail. And all likelihood, I support that, because if you don't have the talent, you probably shouldn't be on this platform to begin with, because you're taking up time. But let me know what you think in the chat. I've got more videos and content coming out soon. So let me know what you think, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.